We are recording. We are live. We get to find out who the third person is.
Guest on the Mindless
Yeah, we're ready.
podcast.
Let me see.
Marv.
Let me see your
Ernie,
face.
and mystery guest.
Mystery guest.
Mystery guest is first.
Mystery guest is
Mystery
first.
guest is first.
Ringmaster in the house, dog. Ringmaster in the house. Yes.
Good. That was good.
Good.
That was a good one.
Good.
That was very good. Hi, it's very nice to meet you.
Right.
I want to give you this. It's very good to see you. This is awesome.
Oh my God! Welcome to my. So let's.
Marv,
Oh my God!
my first guest. Tell them where we're at, Marv.
We are at the Dolorosa Tattoo in Studio City.
Studio City, followed by my next guest, Ernie, who brought in our third mystery guest. Hey, Ernie, go ahead. Introduce our mystery guest today.
This is Noelle, but she's known as. Go
The
ahead.
Ringmaster.
Oh, man.
What?
And we're going to put in the video before this podcast starts because I didn't know Miss Noelle was coming down tonight. So that is just
Surprise.
an incredible surprise. Because if anyone knows, we had a great, amazing season this year at Dark Harbor. And these people were the reason why. Right. So this was something that I know you guys talked about, we all talked about. And then now we're bringing you on board, so welcome.
Yeah, I got kidnapped. I didn't know I would be here.
Oh, well, yeah, Studio City, right? And then
Yeah.
it went from a kidnapping to a homecoming for you.
Yeah.
Because you used to live like down the street, didn't
I
you?
did,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I know all the places.
All the hot spots.
all
and everything.
the hot spots.
And then before we went on the air, you said it was 1 year anniversary that you got your first tattoo.
Yeah.
To the date, and
Yeah.
we're doing a podcast now in a tattoo shop.
Mhm.
Which is a first for the podcast, by the way, too. Thank you for that.
Oh no, this is a good time. I didn't have to go nowhere. I just stayed after work. You know,
and
it's quite
honestly-
convenient, really. You know?
For it being Memorial Day, man, traffic was great coming out here.
What?
I had no traffic coming out here, man. I
Sure.
breezed right through.
Oh, everyone was barbecuing, right?
Everyone was either barbecuing or
Yeah.
going back towards OC because like there was nobody coming into LA. Like at least that's what I saw. But like
Sure, that's
it was
wonderful.
crazy.
That's
Yeah, even the 101 like to come in was incredible.
Imagine if it was like that all the time. It'd feel like COVID. You know,
Yeah.
We
like
wouldn't
Yeah.
be LA if we didn't have traffic.
it takes 30 minutes to get from here to my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's one town, right? Like
And that's no traffic.
That's
Is that no
that's
traffic?
all
That's-
traffic.
That's all traffic.
That's
so
all
30
traffic.
minutes?
Yeah, it's
Damn,
bad.
So no traffic. You just zoom through.
Right? I'm just over there chilling. It's a good time. We
Good
make
time.
it work. You know. So,
Oh, man.
man. And by the way, it's a pleasure to be on the same video with YouTube.
Oh man.
I love you too. But like I watch
It's okay.
your YouTube pages, like for real. Like when I'm missing hot and stuff like that. To even be on your page and now be in the same stream with you, wonderful. This is gangster as hell. So I'm kind of wigging out. I'm like, you know. So this is
It's like a dream. It's like a dream come true. For
Right.
you. Oh, and it's in your home.
no, it's like I can touch this YouTube page. You know what I mean? Like you guys are here.
It's real.
That's
It's
crazy.
really happening.
And it's nice to see you guys outside of athletic wear.
I
You what
know,
mean? We're
that's
used
a
to-
rare occurrence.
Right? Like-
Except me, I didn't get the memo. I was like, hey, everybody looks good, and I'm just like, hey.
I texted
go for
Ernie
Pedro.
right beforehand. I'm like, is this thing filmed or is it just voice? Do I just do the warm up here or do I look okay?
Right.
He was like, it will be filmed. I'm like, you can't be a homeless person.
Well,
Like I'm homeless from the waist down. Like my pants have stretch marks. They're done.
Mr. Ernie, it's been a while since you've been on this show.
It has been 2020.
Yeah, during the home hunt.
Yeah.
The Great Ghost.
It's been a while.
Man, and then you would come back the 21 year to make it a full walkthrough home hunt.
It was, yeah, it was amazing.
And then 22 you went back to Harbor.
No.
No,
It's been
no. It was 24 you went back to Harbor.
Yes.
That's right. Because it was 22 and 23 was Shacktober, but I don't know if you were involved with that.
Yes, Shacktober was fun.
Yes,
That's
you
where I
were.
got my
That's you got your group back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
it
then
was
back to Harbor,
back to Harbor in 24
Man.
and started with a bang. Honestly,
dude.
just so we just
So
came in and we're
This
like,
guy got a flame show. You're like, wow, you know, like.
yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun and.
Coming back as an icon.
I know. I never would have guessed. Like in a billion years, that would have walked into that. You know, because Czechtoberfest was just sort of a fun, like, oh, I'm sort of bored. I want to see what I can do. You know.
Right.
I wasn't really into making haunts anymore because I was sort of just tired, I guess. I sort of burned myself out a bit. So I just decided, I walked into Shocktoberfest and I'm like, hey, I want to try out to be an actor. And they're like, are you sure? Because you don't want to be management. You've been management before, blah, blah, blah. You know, at Old Dark Harbor, 2019, I was
I remember that.
I was there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to really try something new and something maybe a little more fun. So I went in and right off the get-go, they put me on the ship again. And I was like, I feel good about this. It took a weekend though, because I was, like I said, I was fresh, did not know what I was doing, did not know how to do it. I had to learn it myself and sort of get tips here and there from other scare actors that have been doing it. And after a weekend, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay. Because I was, for that weekend, I was sort of like, do I really want to do this? I'm sweating, I'm dying, my makeup's everywhere. Like, because the ship, once you get in,
It's hot.
so hot.
I know.
It absorbs so much
My
heat.
God.
So a lot of people that are guests, they don't know because we're there right from the get-go.
Yeah.
And it just
It's like a heater.
You're in a heater and there's no way out of it and you're stuck there, you know?
Unless you put your head through the little porthole, but you know.
Even that.
It's
still-
like
yeah.
not even.
So many people in it.
Yeah.
So actually that's adding to the body
Yes.
heat.
Absolutely. You're walking through constantly.
Oh, everybody's breath just completely just,
It turns into a
Drunk,
cartoon
too,
stink
you know.
cloud.
Well, they got that extra body heat when they're drunk. It gets hotter past
Yeah.
9:30.
They're all sweating and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So after that weekend, I was just like, no, actually, I think I actually like this. So from that point forward, I just started getting, because I was sort of like a shapeshifter is what they called it, which is like a fill-in whenever someone's not around. So I got to be like a breaker, and I actually, funny enough, 2 weeks in or 3 weeks in, I was actually the chef for Shocktoberfest.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, for
'Cause
a
I did
weekend.
go. I went. I think I saw that on social media actually
Yeah.
because it was posted every. You know, when people see it, they're gonna.
Yeah, so I was wearing the hat and
Yeah.
I had a white shirt and all that, and I had my whole meat grinder area that had like the cows going on the conveyor belt. So
That's when I started having hope. Right there. I was like, that's the Dark Harbor. When they brought that Great Nose maze over to Shacktober, that's when I started having full hope that
Yeah.
Dark Harbor was coming back. I was like,
They're getting
that's
out
Dark
hints.
Harbor, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the trailer right there.
that was like the first time they've opened that maze, and
Yeah.
like it was on the ship, and it was only one because they didn't want to open up the other ones yet. So I was in it, and I was like, this is amazing. Like I'm actually having fun. People are acknowledging, when I talk to them, when I'm a scare actor. And from that point, I'm like, okay, we're good. Like, I want to do this, but I want to be more active because I did not like just sitting in one spot and just coming out and scaring people. I wanted to be more of like, oh, I'm going to be in this corner at one section, then I'm going to run to the other side and like get scares in or interactions, whatever. So I think that's where I got my groove to be like a roamer almost, where I'm just like, I want freedom to be something that interacts with people.
Right.
So then at the end of Shocktoberfest, I got to be the captain, which was really cool.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, Marv's fine.
Wait. I know, because I think I've seen it before.
Marv's
but
fine.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Imagine.
It was fun.
You know, like,
Marv's having a
What
good
if
right?
Yeah. Different universe, right?
That's fuck.
What
Imagine.
if,
So-
you know?
Yeah, right.
There
Like,
you go.
I'll be fucking Graceful Gale then. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Like, I'll be.
Let's make it happen.
captain. I'll be
I was
Graceful
almost
Gale.
Graceful Gale,
I could see that.
Yeah.
actually.
Literally.
Yeah,
I
it was
could see
between
that.
Graceful Gale and the Ringmaster.
The Ringmaster, though.
Yeah.
But Ringmasters, you.
Yeah.
You know,
We're
the
gonna get to that because
No,
that is so.
take your
I
time.
love the Ringmaster. Oh my god,
Who
my
doesn't?
favorite
The
character.
best, honestly.
The best.
Yes.
100%.
So I became the captain for the last 2 weeks or so, or give or take, and that's where I got to roam. And we were in the village, and the village it was literally like a fog zone. Like you could not see anything in front of you. And I got to roam, and I'm like, this is what I want. This is me, like I feel the energy. Like I'm out there nonstop, just running back and forth, and I don't even get tired because I'm just like I'm in my zone, And then I came back to Dark Harbor, and then from that point, you audition, you get in, and I'm like, okay, well, let's see what happens, And the first night, I was like, oh, we're doing rehearsals on stage, and the first person, funny enough, that was like one of the main characters and icons and all was Peggy. She's the one that first talked to me, and she made me feel really good because I knew her, like, because I've seen her before through like all the programs and all that stuff, and so I'm just like meeting her first, and she was so nice, and she got me like feeling more comfortable in the role, and like, you know, being able to express what I wanted to sort of do with the character from the get-go, and yeah, and like everybody was so cool, and you know, that's like that year was when I met Star, and I met no, Amy and Brett I met before that because they were part of Shocktoberfest,
Right.
which are two of the main people. And then the next year was Star, and then I met her, and then we got things going with the Butcher, and then the Butcher was like the new character for that year. And it was like the prequel of the Chef, which was the prequel of You. And
Young and hot, fat and cannibalistic.
Young and hot,
wonderful,
fat and
wonderful script.
we both like
Yeah,
meat.
right, yeah. We both like meat. We sword fight all the time. It's great. You know?
Don't get across.
No. Touching knives is bad.
Yeah.
You know, no.
So from that point, I started evolving it and starting to get ideas for the costume and trying to make it a little more different. And by the end of season, I had the character sort of in my mind what I wanted with it, and I had the red apron, and that's where that character came from. And I was like, okay, this is cool. Like, I love this. This is exactly what I wanted because I got to roam, I got to interact with people and do everything I wanted to do as far as like a scare actor goes.
Flames.
Flames.
Yeah, I'm the bastard child icon. I just go straight to my zone while they get the stage show. You know, like,
Go, you got your own.
yeah. I was like, you know what? Fuck 'em. I got
Yeah,
my own flames.
People
Whoa.
love you.
Over there on stage where it's
Flames.
safe. You know?
So it was a dream come true because it was like the first year of Dark Harbor coming back. And
Yes.
I was able to be part of that in a big way, and it was such an honor. And I'm so proud to have been part of that team and still being a part of that team. And yeah, I met Noelle too, and that was the first year I met her. And you know, I hadn't met Marv yet though. That was the year after. That was
a year after. I was
Yes.
I was a humble maze clown over there.
So I had
No, right? So no humility whatsoever. But I was a clown in that maze, and they walked to me. You know, I didn't have to chase after them. I was just there.
They
like,
walked through and they-
any second now.
So year 2 came, which was last year, and then me and Marv met back at the Valentine's Butcher's Blackout,
Right.
which was in February last year.
Right.
We met there, and like right off the bat, we was click. Like his casting was perfectly aligned with what like I was as a character.
Right.
And you know, we
You
even
know, Star, man, she knows what she's doing. You know, like Star's dope.
Just let you roll the plugs and everything, man.
Yeah.
Give you your
Right.
iconic look. Like,
That is
that is a staple look now.
yeah.
It is.
You know, like
It's
now
a
it's-
staple look now.
Now they'll know who me is, which
Yeah.
is why I can't commit crimes anymore. You know, like I gotta behave now with the Dark Harbor. You know, like,
So I met him, we kicked it off, and right from the get-go we clicked, and we found out, like, working more with each other, that we have a lot that we do in common, like mentally and physical antics that we do. We just play off each other so well. And by the time October came, or I should say September, he had his own speakeasy.
yeah, I was in the classroom.
Yeah, he had the classroom speakeasy.
Nice.
And
That was they gave me the biggest room with an incline. I was like, you know,
exercise.
so
Try and visit every once in a while.
that was
I know,
wonderful.
that was the best
And
part. Yeah,
people
that was
were
the
like,
best
"What is this? Like a Disney character meetup?" They were eating it up when you
Yes.
got
Yeah.
this. Is
Whenever
I was
I would-
also dying from the incline in those boots.
Right?
So
That's what I'm saying. You know,
and they're
like,
my boots.
like, can we have staff elevators? You know, like,
Well,
that'd be
that's the
great.
thing. Anytime I seen other icons, I'm like, "Come with me. We need to go. We need to go." And I would bring all of them, throw them into the speakeasy.
And then I would
I would
disappear
never
into the
know.
smoking section. You know.
So by the
Right.
time we were midway through, they knew like they were coming on a regular basis.
Right.
The icons whenever they had time because they knew where it was and we would like get there. It was easy enough. But the cool part was that I was still a roamer, and then Marv was right there, and I was still able to go and hang out with him. So at one point, both of us were in the same spot, but that's the.
Oh no, that balcony.
That's a different universe.
That balcony
Yes.
was next level entertainment.
We had a balcony. We had free roam to interact with people, so.
So we would roast them.
Yeah, what you would do beyond the roast, like you would do the magic tricks and.
That was because I'm an inner clown. I was just like, okay, I couldn't scare them. They're out trying to act all tough, so let me just disgust you, right? You know, or like do a magic trick. They're all drunk, it works. You know, it's like,
The best audience.
yeah, right. Like that was great. It was the blurriest magic trick I've ever seen. You know, like,
Even if it didn't work, it worked.
yeah, right.
It
Like,
never
it was like,
did work. It always worked. So I would just I would go with him. We'd hang out and we would play off each other, and then he would do his magic stuff and like at the tables, and I would go to the other side. There was one time where we started doing a shouting match. There it is. Between each other, one side to the other, and it was really cool. And like the energy was so good between us. So from that point, like we've been friends ever since, and like
yeah, you can't diss the vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
the vibe
like,
was really
now
cool.
we're hanging out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
we're here.
Like, damn it, I can't get rid of you anymore.
Like I said,
a golden retriever.
we
You
have
know?
our humor is so similar that we were just like one after the other. There was times where I would say something and then he would break and start crying in the corner.
Well, that's because your humor is also based off trauma. So that's just, it hits different. You know, like I love it.
Don't mind me.
You know? So that was.
So I just hit you like
Man, I was like, you're right. Man.
So we would break, and the problem is that like that's what he would
You
do.
made me laugh so hard, my dentures popped out of my mouth, right? You're like landing on the table, and I'm like, so I'm gonna go on break now. You know?
There were so many times where he would run, like I would say something, and I would be straight faced, and then he would break, and he would make me break. And he would go running to one side, and I would go to the other side.
Yeah, I can't be around you right now, man. I gotta scare these guys, and I'm giggling, you know, like you know, like.
So 5 minutes later, he come back like, damn it, you got.
You're like, you can't do that. We're on the clock right now, man. Like I have to, you know. And
The last few nights, funny enough, were really fun because we were on the balcony, sort of like the Muppets, the old man from the Muppets.
And
we were doing,
bro. Yes.
we were doing the old man gig. Like,
Yeah.
we were just straight up
roasting all the victims
with the white shirt.
Yeah.
We were having
Oh
fun.
yeah, he had a
But
good one.
we were having so much fun that we broke so many times that we felt like we threw ourselves on the balcony laughing because it was so fun.
I'm surprised I'm still employed with how much I broke on camera. Actually,
It was fun.
but people were having a good time.
Yeah, and I think that's what counts.
You're entertaining.
It's bar harbor, you know. Like
Yeah.
he
No, it's so
you
fun.
just got you got finished getting scared. Now we're gonna make you laugh, you know.
And that's what makes you guys different and unique, though, is because like I've gone to places like not Scary Farm, and they don't
we love not.
and they don't like let me have the interactions that I'd like to have with certain monsters. You know what I mean? Like they don't sell the story or like immerse me into the story further. Like I'm sorry to say it, but it's just the truth. Like it's just like I feel that there are certain places that will immerse me into the stories better than other places have, and Dark Harbor has been one of them for me in the last couple of years. I love Knots, don't get me wrong, I love Scary Farm.
They're
Scary
great
Farm's
with
a
the
classic.
individual characters.
Yeah,
They're really great at
They
that.
They are just incredible with letting them have freedom to like create their own characters for the zones and stuff, which I think is really cool. But there's just something that's just transformed my love from Scary Farm to Dark Harbor within the last couple of years.
I think
the
the
way we
speaking
can work
helps.
with each other.
It 100%
Yeah.
is like, and there was nights that I would come in just to shoot content with you guys, and it would be just it would be a fun time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there was never a night that I didn't go, no matter how I was feeling, that I didn't walk away leaving that night feeling better.
Yeah.
You know what I did? Like I would come in some nights depressed, but then I would leave just like, damn, that was a fun night. Like I had fun. Like now let me go home and get some canes. Real quick.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's what we want. Like we feed off of that energy. So having people be happy with us and laugh or get scared,
We
like,
want to
it's-
play.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it gives us so much. And by the end of the night, we're like, yeah, this is great. I can do this like another 30 days.
But I've seen you like interact with
No, we
like,
can't. I'm almost 40. I got like we end in November, man.
Like no, I meant like from the beginning. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best gym membership is hot. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
Go ahead.
Even someone who films it, like, I'm getting my steps in, bro.
Right.
Especially if you go to Universal, walking up and down those hills, man.
Oof, don't mind
you know.
All the steps I do in those boots.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But that's the thing I like about it, like specifically with your character as the ringmaster, right? I saw you interact with children. I saw you interact with everybody, but like you were either like you could be the rudest person ever, or you could be like the absolute nicest person ever, which I thought was that's what made that character the character. And that's why I think you're doing such a good job of living up to that character. Because like, I'll be honest, when Dark Harbor started, I was the first guy. I was like, man, that's my captain, that's my ringmaster. No one can change him. Like I'm OG. But then this last year, I don't know what they put in the air there or whatever, but y'all were just A1 this year. Like you made me like
Noelle,
just
top notch, always.
100%. No, I had so many great interactions with you. What was funny is, did you work both the Friday the 13th events, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So my girlfriend walked in and she saw you, and like my girlfriend is like obsessed with you, like your character. She loves your character, like, and how could you not? I mean, the top hat, the costume, just the look.
It's iconic.
It is iconic, but
it takes a team.
it just like it's immediately the first thing that's gonna focus your attention. Mm-hmm. Like I remember going back in the day watching the ringmaster and the captain feed off of each other, like those old panels back in the day, and then to see it today, like it's like literally how they've explained it. It's like we literally just picked up where we left off, and this is what we're going forward with now, and I love it. Like I love it so much that I'm so excited to see where this year's gonna go. You know what I mean? Like we're almost there. Honestly, we are halfway there. We are halfway there.
I
want that nice Long Beach air. You know what I mean? Come on,
Heck yeah.
I mean, it's incredible to see what you. But this is not the first time you've done something. I mean, you go back to like Halloween Horror Nights and stuff like that. So like, talk about your history going into the haunt world.
Sure. So I started scare acting back in 2015 up in NorCal, actually, in Alameda, California, on the USS Hornet. Did the Haunted Hornet, and that was my first haunt I ever did. It was just because I was already an actor in the scene, not in the haunt scene, but just an actor. And a coworker of mine was like, "You like horror and spooky things, and we need more actors for this haunt that's just trying to get started. You wanna try this?" And I said, "Sure." Could not tell you how many actual actors they had. I think it was like 5 of us out of everybody. Everyone else was just a horror fan and didn't know what they were doing. Bless their hearts. So I immediately was like pegged as one of the top performers because I was the only performer of like the few.
Right.
So they would move me from room to room to room throughout the ship. So weirdly enough, I have scared on a ship before. And now it's a full circle moment.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then I moved to LA in 2016, 2017. I started at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal since I was here in Studio City. Why not? That's what we do.
Give you a round of applause because that's been the haunt that, like, if it wasn't for that haunt, I don't think this channel would exist today.
It's a huge haunt.
And 2017 was the year this channel started, and Halloween Horror Nights was the first haunt that we would cover that year. So
I was just
you can go back, watch those videos. They're the worst quality ever. And that's
what is VHS together?
That's what it feels like, dude. That's what it feels like at times. But you know, like it was just one of those things where I was just like, 2017. I remember that year so well, mainly because that was the year of The Shining.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I remember
that's
that
true.
news. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Friday the 13th. I was just a camp counselor getting her face ground up. I was that person.
That was you?
Probably me.
That was terrifying.
No, all I did was lip sync. I was just like, my face, lip sync to everything.
Yeah.
But backstage, I would put on my mask. As I was putting on my mask every single day without fail, I'm like, well, back to the daily grind. And I get cornucopia. Oh, Noelle. Like I'm doing it every day. I'm committing to this bit. And then I would get to my grindstone, do pelvic thrusts, and then sit down and start my shift.
Hell yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yes.
And then 2018, I was a wolf on New York Street for the Trick or Treat Zone. 2019, I took off because I had never been a guest at Halloween Horror Nights. I never actually been a guest to a haunt.
What a great year to be a guest at Halloween Horror Nights.
It was a great year to be a guest, and then 2020 took off for me and everyone else. because we live in Panorama. 2021, I had moved out of Studio City to the OC, and I had a lot of friends who were working Knots, so I actually worked Knots that year, and I was the Maiden Witch in the Hollow before they got rid of that
I missed
zone.
the Hollow so much.
Yeah, I had so much fun working with everyone. It was such a big scare zone compared to what little space we were given at Halloween Horror Nights, and I was able to use my voice for the first time ever, so it took a long time to find my voice, but I got there. 2022, I went back to Halloween Horror Nights, and I was La Llorona in the Parisian Street.
One of my favorite characters at Halloween Horror Nights, period. My best friend Sammy, one of his favorite characters, one of his favorite mazes before he even went through the maze. He watched the POV in 2011, and he was like, I'm so sad I never got to go through this maze. And then it came back. He's like, I'm so excited to get to go through this maze.
I would do my signature 2 scares was I had blind contacts in, so I would just keep walking as if I was on another plane, and I would gauge how jumpy they would be if they got out of my way. If they stepped out of my way, all I did was turn my head.
Oh my god.
That's all I had to do, and I locked eyes with them, and they would jump. And then what I would do if I had to move around them, I would go past them, ignoring them, go sleep, playing, what have you. I would immediately about face, chase after them, and sneak up from behind and do what I call my phasmophobia hands. If you ever played that game,
yes, I have.
and you get got by the ghost.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Yep. So you have like the ghostly hands. My hands were gray.
Yeah.
They were painted gray, so I go from behind, and it would make people drop all the time because they thought I was just
specifically
Parisian Street.
So you were where
outside of the maze,
where the beer and stuff is at, or you were?
I was wandering the whole street.
You were on the street and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what am I doing here? I'm with great scare actors, man, right now. Like, these guys got actually legit backstories. I'm over here like, it just got me sober. That's why I like scare acting. These guys are like pros. They answer professionally.
Haunt is really for everybody. It's
there's multiple kinds of haunters. You have 3 out of 100.
You get all kinds of people scaring. And then 2023, I'm going down the whole timeline, but we're almost there.
I love it.
No, this is great.
That's what the show's about. That's what we're about. Yes.
So in 2023, I took off because I was getting married in February, and I didn't want to potentially get hurt before my wedding. That would suck.
Very fair.
But there was an itch there, and I know Star from Scaring at Halloween Horror Nights, so she reached out to me since 13th Floor also manages the LA's Haunted Hayride. She reached out knowing I had an itch that needed scratching, and she was like, you want to scare one night at Hayride? And I go, yes. So I scared one night at Haunted Hayride. They gave me a room, let me wander a little bit. There were like several tables with like corpses on them. The manager who was showing me the room was like, okay, here's your room, and you know what to do, right? I go, yeah. And they say, have at it. I go, great. I immediately hide under the table, and they go, she's got this.
I don't need to worry about her. She's good.
So what I would do is I put a UV contact in one eye, and there was black light in my room, so I would just hide under the table and stare at them until they got the sense that something was watching them, and then they would find me there and just see the one glowing eye. And I put my hand up on the table and go,
I watched a lot of horror movies this weekend, and I'm pretty sure I saw that on Huck'em.
Right.
Yeah, that was.
I got goosebumps.
Oh my god, yeah, that gave me goosebumps. That was
it was nice because I don't have to do a whole lot. You don't have to do a lot to scare people. Let them scare themselves.
Yeah.
There you go. Number 1 tip for anybody out
You
there.
write all this down.
Write it down. Take
starting
notes.
to scare.
Cornell notes.
I've been doing, and I'm taking notes. That was great.
You don't have to exert a lot of energy.
I try not to. That's what you know.
Just do.
So
turn
you're
of the
just
head.
making it easier.
I always say no one ever looks up. So try and play with the levels. They don't look up. They don't look down. So if you hide down or you hide high up.
Unfortunately, I always look up. So.
See, you're one of the few.
So I gotta look down.
You're one of the few.
I gotta look down.
I just watch people from above until they get a sense that they're being watched, and they look around, they see me, and I just go, hey.
I guarantee that table scare would have scared me because I've had people who wear like the gloves and stuff and will just bang on the floor.
I didn't even have gloves.
And that's
you don't scare with gloves.
You don't need it.
I just went for people.
I
I just crawled at them, and then I stand up, and they see how tall I actually am, and I go, hello, and that gets them too.
The fact you haven't the Academy hasn't recognized you for your role as the ringmaster yet is insane.
Or like at least
I always scared at the ringmaster
gonna happen.
technically
Woman
won
in
here.
history to win an Academy Award based around haunt, not a movie at a haunt. That'd be just the most.
We just need to
pristine
establish
honor.
an award for scare actors because the things we go through.
Well, I mean, don't they have?
It's fun, though.
They have
Fun.
the Tony Awards, right? We need to do
Yeah,
something
I mean,
like the Tony Awards.
it is interactive theater,
Yeah.
right? The Tony is theater.
If
So,
they
like the
acknowledge
haunt-
stunts,
Nights of Horror 2026
eventually
Haunt
you
Awards.
should
acknowledge
do
us.
that.
Yeah.
Like, actually.
Honestly, you should. That'd be awesome.
You should
For
do
the people by the people.
Yeah, you know.
Bring
We
little
could team
awards
up
and
from
stuff.
like each haunt
we
together.
could produce some trophies and we'll acknowledge some people that's that. We do monster awards. And then back to timeline 2024, I actually scared at Halloween Horror Nights in Pool, which is like shapeshifters,
Yes.
for 2 weeks. And then I hopped over to Dark Harbor because they scared later than Halloween Horror Nights. And I was like, I miss my friends. I'm going to scare for a couple weeks and then bye.
What did you do for those 2 weeks at Horror Nights?
I was in mainly Insidious and Ghostbusters.
How was Ghostbusters?
I hated that costume so much. I couldn't see anything. It was big and poofy, and I don't remember the name of
Buddy,
the character.
let me paint you a picture for night one. The maze is called Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. It
Oh.
did not feel frozen in there at all.
Oh.
It was at least 100 degrees. I can only imagine
I
how they
think
felt.
as a guest,
My friend
it
who
would
used
have
to
been
scare
really
me that
fun.
way.
As a scare actor trying to get to my area, I had to cross guest pathway like 3 times, and there was no one stopping the flow, so I was just like,
Yeah, y'all were just blue and
go.
stuff, right?
Oh, no,
There was
there's
blue?
guests.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Face to face.
Frozen and
It's
stuff.
not, and then I couldn't see because they had like lights under the eyes that were blinding me, and it was a whole thing. Like looked great
Yeah.
as an actor though. It was really
Oh,
tough
I imagine.
moving around. So I was a couple of things in those 2 weeks. It was so hot that first weekend.
Yes,
Though, too.
I remember.
That sucked.
I remember the heat was
That
killer.
sucked.
There was like
It
an
was.
obviously
It was
moron. It
really
was
No,
Frozen
because
Empire, but
I-
it was like all hot.
The fact that I
Oh,
remember the heat alone is
The
like,
fact that the
it's so hot.
firefighter was not wearing his jacket and sweating inside what's supposed to be the frozen room, that's bad. That doesn't look good.
It was a lot, but then I was cast as the understudy to the ringmaster.
Okay.
So I was Peggy's understudy, and when I wasn't the ringmaster, I created a character named Goose and Frank, as we were talking before we started filming. And she is non-canonically the ringmaster's sister, so that we had an excuse for me to follow Peggy around and learn what the ringmaster
Right.
does. Because I had never been to Dark Harbor as a guest even. I had not been to many haunts before, like scaring in them, which is really funny to say. But I would follow Peggy around, learn what she did, learn what the ringmaster is supposed to do, and then I would go off and scare as Goose, which is just a funny clown character
awesome.
with a crocheted goose hand puppet with a squeaky in it and named Frank. And then she would just kind of talk like this, and she was like a fun clown character because no one punches the fun clown.
You're like, I'm just trying to learn here.
Right?
She
no.
started off scary, and I got punched too many times. So then I decided to change up her voice and put a squeaky in the sock puppet.
Oh no.
And no one punched me. I actually went up to a teenager who had his hand back like this, and I went up to him like this just to challenge him, and he just kind of smiled and put his hand down like, yeah, that's right.
That's right. Yeah,
Don't
okay.
do that.
Don't do that.
Do not test people. I was prepared to be punched in the face. Do not do that. But it was like no one punches the fun clown. So it was between Goose and Ringmaster that year, and it was really tough to balance the two because half the time I was Ringmaster, half the time Goose, and sometimes the voices would get a little mixed up there, but it was a great learning experience. And then last year, we're finally getting there, guys. Last year, Peggy did not come back. So I was the
24 was
ringmaster.
her last year, correct?
Yeah.
That was a retired year.
That was her
send-off.
last year.
I
Yeah,
remember
when she
that.
retired.
Which was another reason why it was so cool that I was there with her, and we're all there
Yeah.
pretty much.
I'm just so grateful
Yeah.
I got to meet her.
I just thought
that's what I'm
she
saying,
is
yeah.
one of the nicest ladies I've ever met.
She's so
I got to
nice.
meet her one day after a panel they did at Awaken the Spirits back in 21, and she was like the moderator of that panel, and she was so sweet. Even as ringmaster, she knew who we were. She was so sweet.
She's so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, when I hear a story like you were following her and like being the apprentice and kind of seeing the
I was
characteristics.
stalking her.
Well, and that's what's cool though, because it's like it's literally that's the passing the torch right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally in 25,
Mm-hmm.
that you're the face character now.
I had to fix that voice though, because instead of doing it only half the time, I had to do it the whole time. So it
Right.
took a while for me to find where I can still do the rasp, but not lose my voice entirely. And
How was that? Because you are a person every night that was on the microphone with a live microphone. It wasn't like
whether it was working or not,
Right.
I had a microphone.
Yeah, there was nights I heard you yelling even when that microphone wasn't working too.
I
That's
had
all
to
I'm
project
saying.
because I didn't know if it was working or not.
Yeah, no, like I was there a lot of nights, and I got to see like there was she never had a script, like it was always just live microphone.
It was less than that. I was given the microphone and then told you got to go on stage and do a thing. I go, great, what do I talk about? And they go, oh, just do Ringmaster. And I go, but bullet points even.
That's so Dark Harbor.
I don't care. That is a round of applause if you did all that on the top of your head. Because I went 9 nights. And I saw that every single night.
I had to get unique. Everything that you heard was me either on the fly or just pulling something out of my pocket. And I wasn't given a whole lot of direction, to be fair.
My God.
They tried to implement story time with the Ringmaster halfway through the season. They gave me a couple scripts to memorize and said, hey, have this memorized next week. And I said, haha, no. So I bought a book, and that looked like a book and had empty pages, and I wrote one of their stories in as like story time with the Ringmaster, and the other one that was like meant to be kind of a rhymey story time, I said, I'm gonna make this my own, and I actually made up that one myself.
Awesome.
And wrote that down and got it approved like the night before. So I was literally reading because I refused to memorize that. Anything else that was not me
I think
reading.
the book is
was
genius,
just-
by the way. Just like, all right, story
You
time.
probably,
I even bought little glasses, so I'd be like,
Yeah, it adds to the freaking comedy of the character.
Yes.
That's what's so great about it. It's like, the Ringmaster pulls out glasses. Oh, you're not expecting the Ringmaster to pull out glasses at a haunt. Like, come on, why are you pulling out glasses? Like, that's
I would
hilarious.
pull
Right.
lines. I did a lot of research because I wanted to pay homage to what Peggy had established for over 10 years, but also make the Ringmaster my own in a lot of ways
Right.
too. So I try to make her more narcissistic in a lot of ways. I started throwing in lines like, oh, my love is conditional, by the way, so applause now, stuff like that. But I would throw in lines that were classic Peggy, like I would put the spectacles on, go, okay, spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch. Yes, all right. And she would say stuff like that. So if you would come to OG Dark Harbor with the OG Ringmaster, watch out for some of those lines, because I still try and pay homage in ways.
That's awesome. And then you're doing your own thing with it too, which I absolutely love. But like, it's cool because like, me, for someone who's been to the original and then who's continued to go today, it's really cool because like it's much like the Bride character at Knott's, right? Mm-hmm. There was someone that played it, Gene, back in the day, who played the Bride character who did it one way. And now you see Glow do it, and Glow does it a completely different way, but it's still that same character that has been haunting the streets of Ghost Town for this long. You literally took that, you literally Frankenstein a character together. You took what you knew, and you took what Peggy taught you, put it all together, you mashed it all up, you made literally the greatest tribute and ongoing freaking Ringmaster that we can get today and for the future going forward. So just be prepared because you're stuck here for the next probably what is it? What did Ryan Reynolds say in Deadpool? Till you're 90.
Till you're 90.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, till you're 90.
I'm gonna live till 90. That's
Dark Harbor has you to 90.
You might not. You might just get those on the ship, but
I'll still be around.
they'll still make you work.
By the way, on the research, if you want to follow a narcissist, I got an ex-girlfriend. You can follow her. You can really give that down. She's mean. She's
Oh man.
I don't need to. I also have narcissistic exes, don't we?
All right. That's why we haunt.
Yeah, we just know.
Just trauma.
Yeah.
And we
Then
put it
after
out there for
trauma.
everyone else.
Yeah.
We make other people
You had a
live out
bad
their
day today
trauma
at
too.
work, man. Well, it looks like you're working haunt tonight, so that should be fun. Take it all out during another time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I especially love it when I hear monsters as characters who are teachers, and then come and do this afterwards, and I'm just like, oh, you must have a lot of frustration.
So let me guess,
I work in the public school system too, and I know what that's about, and I work in the high school system, so I definitely know what that's about.
I always say on my YouTube channel, scaring is my therapy and screams are my applause.
That's
That's
Beautiful.
true.
I'm trying to
That's
not
my
cuss on the internet. You're just saying all these cool things, man.
Trademark.
Right?
Copyright.
Right? That was crazy.
But
All
it's
right.
very therapeutic. You're running on adrenaline and you're getting scares and it makes you feel really good when you get a really good scare, and then you're riding that high for a bit. You want to get the next one.
Well, it goes hand in hand. Is why do we go watch horror movies?
Yeah.
We like to be scared.
Yeah.
You know, I like
in
to go
a controlled setting that you know is safe.
Especially when you know the freaking speakers are going to be loud, you know the jump scares are going to hit. I'm not even going to lie to you, I watched like 3 horror movies this weekend, and it was just incredible. It's always incredible watching it in movie theaters. Go support movie theaters. But yeah, I just watching that, and then just experiencing Haunt too. It's like when you go through mazes when they full blast immerse you into everything, speakers, lighting, characters, like it's cool. And Dark Harbor is very good at doing that.
They do.
Very good at doing that, because not only do you have your icon characters, but you have your little sub characters too that people come in and make noticeable. You know what I mean? Like there was people on stilts that you noticed week to week. You know what I mean? There was people with chainsaws that you noticed week to week.
Yeah.
People running around with week to week.
Look, man, I was headed to the smoking section. That's what I was doing. I was like, oh, 15-minute break.
You're like,
I'm not lying.
Yeah,
100% real.
like that's why like my smoke breaks take longer, because I'm scaring on the way there and on the way back.
Hey,
he's a slow character.
it works out. I love it.
You know?
You don't get that anywhere else but Dark Harbor.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
To give you an
saying.
idea, he would start walking. I'd see him, okay, great, whatever, and I would stay in front of the maze. Then I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna go to the other side for a bit. So I'm like, I'm assuming he's already there.
Nope.
And then nope.
Taking pictures.
I go that way, and then like, I'm like,
Picture.
I turn, I'm like, wait, he drinks deep, bro. He's only moved like 10 feet since the last time.
Yeah, because you know you're a dressed up character walking through the
So
thing.
let
You
me
gotta
ask
like give him a
let me
show.
ask you all that, because you guys were all essentially face characters, icon characters at the event. What is that like? I mean, every 5 seconds you got to have someone that's coming, especially with people. A lot of people that obviously by hour 1 they're already fucking hammered.
Yeah.
Especially if they bought the
They are
fishbowl.
tailgating.
Zero. They come in, the door.
Oh yeah, they're already in the parking lot pre-game, and then they buy the fishbowl and it's done.
I love those
Yeah.
things glow in the dark, because I know when they're drunk. When I just see like a glowing light
And it's empty.
from far away,
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's like,
all
oh,
right,
I
you
will
know what?
take
This
it, I
was
will
an
put
easy
it in
one.
my mouth and let my mouth glow for a bit. And spit it back into their drink.
The thing is that they don't let the drinks in
No.
either, so they chug them before they go
Yeah.
into the maze.
Yeah.
So by the time they get in, they're ready.
Yeah.
They're primed for scares and
Yeah.
for interactions.
They're a great
and-
audience.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Either gonna be good or bad, we don't know, but it's just gonna happen one way or another.
It's all good on our behalf. They're the
Yeah.
ones that are being negative walking in there, you know?
Yeah.
So.
There is a responsibility as an icon to be able to control a crowd
Yeah.
as well, because it's not just you're a figurehead that you're taking photos and you have to
Right.
interact and stuff like that. You have to be able to say no to people in a way that's still in character and won't upset them. Because what if you need to go on your break and you still got a line that's an hour long? You got to be able to go and take your break as well, and say like, "Oh, I'll be back. Try and find me." I'm like a hay and a needle stack, you know. That's one of my
And we
lines.
don't get no stunt doubles. It's just us. So
Yeah,
it's like
there's
when-
no understudies.
Right.
Yeah, when you see that icon of that event,
And
they're
that's
there,
what
there,
I
and there.
appreciate
you know?
all you guys for, because I know that you know they don't have understudies for you guys. It's like what you see is what you get, is that's who you get on. And I know there's gonna be days where like your energy's probably not gonna be as good as the other, because it's like by Sunday it's just like,
Yep.
all right, let's just get by the day.
Yeah, it's the
Like, I wanna
They
give
have
it-
to be quick-witted, and I'm so tired. And a lot of the time, I'm coming from another shift onto
And you're
the
wearing the
shift.
boots too.
Yeah.
I'm
like-
wearing those boots and wearing upholstery. Basically, I'm sweating
Yeah.
up a storm and can't breathe in the hat and everything. But they do a great job with
I
my
know,
makeup.
The wig.
The wig.
wig.
People think that's my real hair. I don't
Yeah.
know why they think that's my real hair. I don't. Whatever.
Well,
but-
you disappear in the character.
I
Yeah.
do.
There is no way to tell.
Because I'm not gonna
So
lie,
many
Yeah.
people
when you were
don't
revealed
know
as
what I
that
look
mystery
like.
guest at first, it took me like a few seconds to go, oh,
Yeah.
No one knows.
I got 3 of them.
yeah.
It
No.
took like the admiral, the original captain, Brad.
Yes.
There was only one day where I wasn't in makeup and costume before he got there already, and he got to see me as me before going and
Right.
getting all made up. And he went, "Wait, oh, Ringman, that's you! I didn't know that's what you looked like. I thought that was your real hair." I'm like, no, it's not.
That's
so many
flattering,
people
though,
say
you know
that
what
to
I
me,
mean?
though. No one knows it's me.
Yeah.
They only tell it's me because like
They do
face
now.
structure and maybe the eyes, maybe the smile.
That's
Not even
incredible.
that. Like,
Not even
you-
that
this
because
is-
there were contacts.
Yeah, you're gone when you become the.
I become ringmaster. It's totally different.
The voice.
Terrifying.
Talk to me about the
Great.
voice, because I mean, you did mention like doing it and then like potentially not, but you don't do it too much so it doesn't, you lose your voice. How are you keeping up with that all season? Are you doing honey? What are you doing to keep the throat coated?
Literally chugging honey.
Honey?
I have my own bottle of honey in the back. I have Singer's spray.
I see singers do the honey. I've seen them on
I
concerts just do
have
honey.
ginger chews.
Yeah.
It's all about maintaining the voice. I always do my vocal warm-ups, and I do vocal warm-ups like throughout the night as well. Warm water or tea. So many things, because I did voice acting for a while, so I know how to take care of the voice. But you still have to take your time to find the placement. And so when you do a rasp, when you go into like the guttural that I do for Ringmaster, because she has her vocal cords ripped. And so with that comes that raspiness that Peggy had. So that's another homage that I pay to her. It's like, I like what you did with this character. I'm going to keep it going. So I'll do that rasp sometimes when I need to, and then bring it up and just live there for a while. So it's kind of emulating the rasp, but it isn't until I go, "Hello, children."
I got
And
goosebumps
that-
right now. I know you got goosebumps for that.
We both
She's super professional. I smoked like 80 cigarettes backstage to get that voice. She's over
So
here
I
with the
have to do
science,
something else.
right? Right? Like, this is
By the end of the
great.
season, though, the rasp is natural.
Yeah.
She's like, it just.
But that's how I don't
It
lose
is what it is,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I just I go into the rasp when I need to really get into character, and then from there just bring it up a little bit, and it lives more up here rather than down here. Wow. And that's all.
There's been so many times where I've just like,
Right?
hey, I
Like
need-
we actually got the book right now.
Yeah.
You have everything.
Oh, I'm the dealer backstage.
Yes.
When people need cough drops or ginger chews or tea or
You're just like,
something,
"What you
I'm like,
need?"
Yeah.
what you need?
So many times
You
you
need a
say,
Celsius.
I got
There
you.
you go. I'll trade you tomorrow.
Ibuprofen. Got you.
Her hot box looks like a 7-Eleven
so
when you
much
open
Advil.
it. You're like, whoa!
Hey, but like
the little bell goes off.
you need it. You need it all. Honestly,
Yeah, I got the Tiger Bomb. I got the icy hat.
Yeah.
I have to wear my compression socks
Yep.
all the time, especially for my ankles.
You even wanted to bring weights, right?
Yeah, I want
What?
free rate.
Let's make this harder. What do you mean?
No, there is a reason. There is a reason, and it's funny.
Okay.
Let's see what
Damn
you
it.
got. I can't
Okay,
wait.
Listen to this. It's
so
amazing.
I would get really, really warm doing that dance party for an hour at the end of every night. So I
Yeah.
thought it'd be really funny if the ringmaster went without the jacket, but was super jacked. And was like, I always say, I taught them everything they know. Well, if I taught the strong person everything they know,
You gotta be strong.
I gotta be strong, and
Right.
also I look like both man and woman. That would also help with the illusion.
That's when he started going ostrich.
So I wanted to put him backstage and make like really big biceps and be strong like bull and just go out there.
I love that.
So one night she's all like, they didn't let me bring my weights. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I can tell you just by him saying that.
Coat,
Yeah.
they were like, no, you have to wear the jacket. I was like,
Yeah.
I could tell by him just saying that you were genuinely sad by that too.
I was genuinely sad. I wanted to bring
I
my
wanted my
weights. I
weights.
wanted to be super strong. I wanted to be super buff and
Yeah, I mean,
jacked.
there's a spot where they do yoga in the backstage.
Yeah, we do our stretches.
And like that would have been the perfect just throw the weights right
I'm not
now.
asking for like 25 pounders. I just need 6 to 10 pounds.
She
and
wants
just
to get
keep
that
the
pump,
reps
you
going.
know, you gotta get it going.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta look toned. You wanna look toned.
Heck yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I gotta stay fit
Yeah.
somehow.
I was one of the lucky people that actually seen her without the coat when they actually painted her arms.
They did.
With the,
They painted my arms
painted
with
her arms with the definition
They
of
thought
the
it was
muscles.
funny, but then
So-
Corporal saw it, and Corporal was like, "No, yeah, you gotta wear the jacket."
Yeah, so she literally was ripped. She was ripped for like 20 minutes, and then they're like, never mind. Yeah.
But the way they were telling me to put the coat back on was so confusing because I'm on stage and I'm dancing, and then there's our stage manager off to the side, on the bottom there, and they're just like, and I was like, "Oh, thanks for good looking out the bra strap." Good looking out, my bra strap is showing things. And I was just, and they're doing the same motion. I'm like, doing the same thing is not helping. Do something different, and maybe I will understand. So then Lady Mabel comes up and was like, hey, jacket, I think, she needs you. I go, 1 sec. I literally did that. I was on stage and she was like, and
At least know the character though, you know what I mean? Like, it goes,
what do you want? I go down off stage to her and I was like, what? She's like, put the jacket on. I'm like, oh, is that what you were saying the whole 20 minutes from now? Oh, okay. And then I put the jacket on and go back on stage. I'm dancing and that was it.
Oh, it was a sight. I did see it. It was funny.
I just dropped character completely, which is also in character. It's just me putting on a voice, to be honest.
Honestly, like it's just that's what made this character so I think fun this year too. Because I actually stuck around to watch a lot of the like the little ringmaster shows right there next to Big Top with all the fire shows and stuff.
Yeah, they didn't tell me I was going to get a stage until midsummer when they made the announcement. I was in the audience as a guest. They didn't even have me on the panel.
They should have had you on the
They had everyone but me. I was already working as like the photo op. And then I got out of character just to go to the panel as a guest. And they go, and we have the ringmaster stage. And my husband, who's like, I'm filming, and you hear on the film that I got, he goes, did you know this? I go, nope.
Nope.
Yes, I get.
Honestly, though, that's
You're like,
sort
I
of,
do now.
I'm like, so
That
what's
is
the
sort of
plan with the
fun.
stage? This is
Yeah.
what they told me. Oh, whatever you want. It's your stage. And I go, the bullet points would be
That's so,
nice.
that's so Dark Harbor, though. What do I do? Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my
know,
God.
like-
The flexibility is really what makes us
Yeah.
so, like, expressive with everybody.
Absolutely.
There is so much
We're learning the
just...
same time you are.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Yes.
She's not wrong.
Yes.
Like,
Like,
I didn't know it was on the token. I think until the end, I was like,
we get there. All we need to do is just get there and get suited up. That's it. And then
Yeah.
the rest, sometimes...
make it up.
Yeah, sometimes it's planned, sometimes it's not. But it is what it is. Yeah, we make best what we have.
So here's a question for all of you: has this gig in specific, like, proven to like up your improv chops and everything?
Oh yeah.
Especially because I know, I mean, you come from the acting background as well, and improv is huge sometimes. That's a huge like comedy like form of doing things. You know what I mean? Improvisation is huge. One of the biggest people that always do it in Hollywood was Robin Williams. Obviously, he was the greatest of all time to do it. So, what was it like for you to kind of essentially? I go down the road and say that, but what was it like for you to have to come up on the spot with things, especially when you get that freedom to do so?
I'm verbally rambunctious already, as y'all know, outside of camera.
Really?
So yeah. So
news to me.
learning to improv, but also be sassy, but also not get canceled, was wonderful.
I like the emphasis you put on not get canceled.
Yeah, because well, like they'll say some crazy stuff, and I want to roll with it, right?
Yeah.
But then you're like, there's children, you know, like so you gotta, yeah. So
Also
it's-
remaining.
but then their parents are drunk, and then who's driving? The 4-year-old, you know.
The 4-year-old.
You know? I hope y'all are Ubering, by the way. But yeah, no, it was difficult because I'm already verbally rambunctious. Like as we were talking about when we were on the balcony. He's told someone like, oh, I like your In-N-Out shirt. You would be wearing one. I'm like, oh, my turn.
Yeah, we just keep going.
I like that you're wearing a Nike hat. What are you fast at? Eating? You know? And then I'm like, oh no. So I broke character and ran. I was like,
Threw himself on the floor.
yeah. I was like, I realized I pushed it too hard. I was like, oh no. I need to leave now. Like,
There
Yeah,
is the
there's
line. I'm
times-
still learning.
We're too much freedom sometimes when you're weird for a living. It's like, yeah, it's dangerous.
Yes.
You know?
And you have to be in the mindset. I think that's what gives us the leeway being characters in front of people, is that even if something like that comes up, as long as we keep playing with the character,
Right.
it doesn't seem serious.
Yeah.
See, because if I was to just go straight face and just tell someone, oh, you smell or whatever, they might take it seriously.
Right.
But if you sort of just get into character and you're just like, what's that smell? I smell you down there. And then you just look at them, and sometimes you just go from there. They will be in like all character, all life.
Let me tell you the funniest thing this guy does to me every single time that I come through and I see him. He legit knows that I'm filming. Every single time he knows that I'm filming, he looks at me, he goes, why are you filming me? Why are you filming me? I'm like, you know what I do, bro. And he goes, why? Just every time. It just makes me laugh every single time.
Come on, man.
I won't say yes or no to that. It's no comment.
It's just hilarious
Why?
to me. It's hilarious to me.
So again, it's just the fun of being that character
Yeah.
and not taking it seriously. Because some people
Take it-
say they take it way too seriously.
right.
And then
Yeah, but then they lose the character and their ego.
yeah, and I'm
Like,
not
you
talking
know.
about any of the icons. They're all amazing.
No, I'm
Everything is that-
egotistical as
I
hell.
mean, like within my time, I've seen a few people that have taken seriously that I've met within the Dark Harbor / Psychobufets, all that.
Right.
And it's just like, no, like, enjoy the character. You're here to express yourself, but also give people something that they really want, like to be happy, sad, cry about, whatever. Like
A little bit of pee.
yeah, it's entertainment. We're here to entertain people. You know, we're not here to be mean to people. You know, in a serious way. In a serious way.
Oh.
You know, at the end of the day, I think deep down we're all entertainers.
Right.
Like Marv loves, he loves talking to people. He loves being funny. He
Yeah.
loves doing all that. And the same can say, with all of us too. Like well, me too.
You sold me.
I'm better than
That's acting right there. That is acting.
So the president, you know, like,
She's like, I hate people, and I'm just like, okay, that's acting right there. Yeah.
I should have left like 20 minutes ago. You know, we're like, I'm in a room with real professionals now. You know, that was a wonderful history, by the way.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That was incredible.
And I need to now
favorite
YouTube your great ghost videos because now I want to see that. I know you told me
I
about
think
it.
we filmed the Try Not to Get
We
Sick
did.
challenge there, didn't we?
Yes.
Huh.
We did.
All right.
It was
So that's where we're gonna
uh,
film the Haunt Award challenge is in his house now.
Oh.
You know.
You want to rebuild that set? That'd be
Like,
awesome. That'd be
the
awesome.
Haunt Awards.
Here,
Yeah,
the
Nights
thing
of
is-
Horror presents the Haunt Awards.
I missed the Queen, so I decided to build it in my front yard.
He did.
That's what it was.
The Queen picked you.
In year one for 2020, when it was COVID year, when he was part of the people that helped save Halloween that year, because of things like that. No, that's legit. Like I've constantly went out and saying this. There was that year where there was nothing open, so the home haunt stepped up. There was a couple walkthroughs, but mostly yard displays. His was one of them. Not only was it one of them, it was one of them in my hometown in Norwalk, California. Love, that's the Norwalk love right there. But that was so cool that it was down the street from but no, it's just it was really cool to see something in my backyard. Literally, like I drove 5 minutes down the street to my house, and there it was. Like you could see it from the end of the street out because there's a main street to his street, and you could see it. The lights.
Don't dox me.
I'm not arguing addresses. Don't worry. But like,
Even everybody already seen it.
but like,
you look up, you'll find it.
it was incredible to see like with full effect everything that really brought the.
It was
and
fun.
then I was like, man, like that year when I saw it, I was like, this would be so cool. It's like a walkthrough. And then the next year he turned it into a walkthrough, and it was so fucking cool.
Maybe like an after school special, like saved Halloween.
This documentary.
He's like, I can't watch Tiger King anymore. We gotta go build a haunt maze. You know,
This
like,
documentary. You didn't see it? Come on.
what? Like, you have a Netflix special?
Yeah. It's not a good one.
Oh, you're the murderer.
Hey, this role was inspired by.
Don't touch
all
that meat, please.
The ship was fun though when I built it, just because it was something to do because of COVID and all that. But at the same time, it was really fun because I color matched everything, and I got to dig into the archives of the photos of years prior to Dark Harbor and seeing. Okay, let me pick this out. Let me pick that out.
Was that pre-you 3D printing too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you did that all by, that was
Yeah,
all by
that was
hand.
all just
and the
whatever,
3D printing, I
yeah.
know because you do that, you're big on the cosplay
Yeah.
and so 3D printing helps you a ton with your cosplay.
Nowadays, yes,
Stuff
you could
like
do
that.
everything practically with
Yeah.
3D printing. But back then, it was literally just me going to OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace, finding stuff
Yeah.
wherever I could. Dressers or
Goodwills.
old-fashioned, old-fashioned radios from the 1940s that I threw in there. Actual, like, ship stuff that was just like, oh, come and pick it up, it's free, it's junk, whatever.
His house is haunted.
So, well, it probably is.
Awesome.
So
Sure as
I combined it all to make sort of a mix mash of Feast and Lullaby and
Yeah.
other stuff in there. But
Even had TV screens on the thing, dude. Like
What?
doing effects like that with loops and stuff.
it
That
was really cool.
Like it was
And
dope.
one of the actors,
Tag me on the video. I'm gonna watch that later.
one of the actors that actually came and volunteered to help me was Samuel Savage from the previous 2019 Dark Harbor.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so he was there with me, and he was really cool. And of course, like he's just a great actor, so he was really fun. And then a lot of other people I met at Sinister Point came and helped out, and that was another thing. I was at Sinister Point before that, so I was, that's where I learned a lot about how to build and how to put things together.
I forgot to talk about when you were going through your little history, man. You forgot to also talk about your involvement with now Eulogy Collective, but it was
Yeah,
Santa
that's
and
true.
Hunt. You
That's
were doing
true.
that for a while.
That
after
was
you-
2022, and a little bit before that. But yeah, that was fun. It was a home haunt.
Yeah.
And they've expanded so much now. Like
They got a
have you
store
been to
as
Hunt?
well, right?
Yeah, they have their
Boardwalk.
store. Yeah,
Like right next to Disneyland?
Yeah, right across the street.
I gotta go. I'm sorry.
We need to still go.
I'm
I
literally
told you.
here. This
the
is
Hunt
this
is having
is
to,
it.
hey, the Hunt is going on to the end of the month.
Yeah.
So go check. And that one, in my opinion, so far is their best one.
All right, I'll check it
And
out.
all of them
Yeah,
have been good.
It's
All
like
of them
very
have been
purgy
great.
from what I hear.
Yeah, but it's like
I'm
their
down.
version. It's dope.
He tried to get me to scare one night at Eulogy Collective. It didn't work out, but
Yes.
one night.
It is-
one night.
They have
I scared
expanded.
one night.
Like they've
It's
expanded, and they are
There's
such
a video, I
an
remember.
amazing experience now.
Yeah.
Like me being with them in 22 and seeing where they came from and how it worked, and yeah, it's so good.
It was in
Like,
Chewy's house, man.
Yes,
It
it
was at
really
Chewy's
was.
house.
It was at his house, in his
Yeah,
backyard.
this guy literally has a storefront.
In his
That's
backyard, where
that's
like
cool.
it was
Yeah.
literally just cement, dirt, and trees of
Wood.
any store.
There was a corn maze. What do you
Yeah,
Trash
it worked.
bags, everything.
Yeah, and,
I miss scaring in those things though. You know what I mean? Because that's when you learn how to hide behind lights, right?
Old school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do
Like,
you hide behind nothing, though? That's the real
Oh.
skill.
You become
Yeah, get
the
them
shadow.
drunk like Dark Harbor does.
Yeah.
You know?
You create the jump
There you go.
scare out of nothing.
So shout out to Chewy. Hi Chewy.
Dude, big shout out to Chewy. Chewy's killing it with that year round. Sorry, I keep checking the time because my parking structure closes at 10, so I gotta move my car in a little bit, but we're still good.
Yes,
Just you go and we'll just
You
stay in
tell
touch.
us.
I honestly might do that. 'Cause if I do leave the camera on, I have a feeling you guys will just talk, and it will make for great content, honestly. So that, honestly, I'm not even
we'll
lying.
do the opposite.
Literally
This
might
just
just happen.
to be jerks. We're gonna be stay quiet.
Just like,
Only one of us
Stare at
will
the
cough
camera.
once. and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Don't get Obsession on me. I just watched Obsession twice now. God.
I haven't watched it
You seen
yet.
that one yet?
Not yet.
Obsession. Watch
It looks
Obsession.
good. It looks really good.
I need to watch all the movies. I haven't watched
A-list.
anything.
Sign up for AMC A-list right now. 99 cents for the first month.
Not
Yes.
sponsored.
Not
yet.
sponsored.
Yeah.
Please
Yes.
sponsor.
Yes.
That'd be awesome to be sponsored.
right?
'Cause I'm there like every weekend. But yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that was dude, the Chewy has done incredible things. He's taking what Universal's doing out in Vegas with the year-round concept and bringing it here in California, and he's killing it.
Yeah,
You know what I
he
mean?
really
Like
is.
I feel like every time I go through a new experience from him, something's upgraded. Technology's upgraded. The effects are upgraded. Like everything is just it looks better and more fresh. Like the core concept of the layout is always going to be there, but it's always a fresh story. It's always fresh scares, fresh actors, people, new faces coming in and out.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen so many great guest people coming in and out. It's awesome, dude. It's awesome.
Being with him and like working with him, he's one of the hardest working people I've ever met.
Yeah.
He literally is.
That's not his only job either.
Yeah, nonstop, just work. If he's not his normal job, he's at the haunt doing
Yeah.
something.
He literally drives from, not even lying, he goes in the morning to do his day job out in LA, and then comes back to the haunt and works on that like all night.
That's
The passion
passion
is
right
there.
there.
Yeah.
that
And
is.
on top of being a dad of kids and a husband,
What?
Yes.
you know what I mean? So he's balancing it all, and he
And it's
does
been
a
doing.
phenomenal
He's been
job.
doing this for years.
Yes.
Not just like this is the first. No. He's been year after year.
Yeah.
It's nice to know that a home hunt can evolve into a real business. Actually, that's pretty freaking
A
cool.
Yeah,
lot
man.
of
I
them
respect
started
that.
as a home hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started as nothing.
Rain and
and
Terror
grew.
used to be like a small little home haunt in Thousand Oaks. Now or like a small little independent haunt. Now it's grown to this huge.
Yeah, it's like a big warehouse.
Yeah.
Everyone's
You don't
gotta
get
start
breaks though,
somewhere.
right? You gotta
Yeah.
walk through the whole thing, right? From what I remember.
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes long. It's like 30 minute
Nope.
maze. It's like a bunch of different. It's a bunch of different like themes and stuff. So you go through like the first part's like usually a mental hospital, and then you go through like a clown section, and then like it's like a bunch of different like sections and stuff. So it's like a bunch of different little mazes put into one. It's cool.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance, they do.
It's really big. Yeah.
Actually, I'm surprised they haven't announced they're halfway to Halloween, or have they done that already?
I feel like they did it.
Did they do that
I
already?
think they did
feel
in
like this
March.
is around
I want to say it was March.
But they do that. They do obviously haunt season. But then if you can't, I know you guys are busy during haunt season, so usually I
Just a little.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Halfway to Halloween and their Christmas layover. Their Christmas layover is a lot of fun. So.
Speaking of halfway, I wanted to give a shout out to Dark Harbor and Star and everybody that worked on the events.
Oh my god.
The
2 events
masquerade.
this year, out of like beyond the
For the
actual
Friday the
October.
13th.
Yes.
All
That
of
was
you were
amazing.
part of them.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Yeah, Han Prom was
Shout
dope.
out, that
I
was.
Went to both.
Thank you
Amazing.
for making my masquerade happen.
I got to mark people.
And
got
thank
to
you
mark
for
people on the
not
face. That was
telling me in
amazing.
advance.
You marked
I found out through Instagram.
Huh?
You marked me?
first.
I know.
Marked me.
Like that
In the
was
video.
when they told me I could do that, I was like, wait, what? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Like we can touch people?
No.
Huh? What? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did also love the little dance section, the bar, and the nice little
Dude.
lounge. If like
I like
Han
those.
and a prom had a baby,
That was it.
it would be Dark Masquerade. You
Yes.
know, like
Yeah.
that was a
So
wonderful.
long. No,
Yes.
funny story
Yeah.
is they announced the Ringmasters Masquerade on like Instagram, social media and stuff, and I had found that. My mom actually sent it to me. It's like, hey, are you a part of this? I'm like, I heard nothing.
I don't know yet.
We don't get it.
And so I started panicking. I'm like, did they find another ringmaster? Oh God, did I screw up? What's going on? And then literally the next day, I get hit up like, by the way, are you available these days? I go, lucky for you, I am.
Yeah. No, that was. No, they'll literally announce something and then they'll ask. But hey, by the way, can you guys work?
By the way,
Yeah,
you guys aren't busy, right?
Lucky for you, I like
I
that
had like 2 funerals and a wedding, but I can post.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll give all that
We'll
up.
be buried next week. It's all
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
all that up for minimum wage. I'm down. Let's go do this.
too. That's just
That's the
super
corner.
fun.
So it was really cool. And this
Yeah,
year,
and I had fun
And
doing
I
it.
needed it because I really miss haunt season, so it's
Yeah.
nice to have something in between haunt season and haunt season where we could see at least some of our friends again. It's like a
Yeah.
little reunion.
It really is.
And keeps it fresh. And
Yeah, but you gotta say
learning
goodbye
things.
more now. You know what I mean?
Why are you thinking so negatively?
Because I'm
I'll
the
see them
chef.
again.
You know, like,
Chef.
because I'm the chef.
it was so much fun.
But I got to
Like,
see my head cheese.
Yes.
I
And we
already
were
saw that.
such a small group too of like people that were a part of it.
Right.
Mhm.
So it was very tight knit. Like
And trying something
yeah.
new.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I had
And
such a great time.
It
Such a
was
great time.
so cool, and we
So
got
fun.
we got to be in the feast area again. That was
Yeah,
cool.
that was
Yeah.
actually, if anyone went to those, and they're both on our channel, but if anyone went to those, that was probably the last time you're ever going to go through Feast as is.
Yeah.
It was
Honestly,
emotional. I
like,
think I'm
it
gonna
was.
get the Chelsea Chowder House tattooed on me somewhere. That logo, just a little
Oh.
deep cut. You know what I mean?
So I'm excited to see what that turns into next year.
Yeah, I
That's a
mean-
good spot, from
You mean this year?
Or this year, that's right, this year.
This
Oh,
year.
maybe
That's
Maybe
what
soon
comes.
enough they'll give us,
Well, some-
give us
someday.
a
They're not gonna tell us until the week before.
No, until we're already doing
Now,
it.
Yeah.
this is what's gonna happen. We're all gonna be at Midsummer Scream. They're gonna say now just everything that panel. That's what
If they have me on the panel, just know ahead of time, I have no idea what I'm saying until I'm already there.
Listen,
But that's the
I feel like that's 100%.
That's
how
what
you
they
do
can
it.
do with Ringmaster because I'm already a fool. And to go back to your improv question, I give myself permission to mess up and just be honest. If I flub something up, I'm like, and we're gonna do that again. You know?
But that's-
Let me try again.
see, that was what got me to be a Dark Harbor fan to
Genius.
begin with, though. The first time I ever heard or saw anything to do with Dark Harbor was 2018 Midsummer Scream. I sat in the panel, I wanted to go. I knew it was at the Queen Mary. That's the reason why I wanted to go, because it was at the Queen Mary. Didn't know anything about it, so then I sat there and Brad was out there. And he was like the moderator of the thing and everything. And what ended up happening was what got me was he goes, well, I guess we're just off the script now, so let me ask this question there. And I was just like, oh, it's
That
one
is
of
him,
those
yes.
places.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to go to this damn haunt. And I'm not even lying. I tell this story to this day. Brad is the reason why I fell in love with Dark Harbor.
That's great.
And I
He's
told him
so
that to his
great.
face. I owe that guy a podcast episode because we were supposed to do one a few weeks ago and things just got out of hand with our scheduling, but me and him are going to do one.
He might.
He's
hey,
great
yeah.
when,
Bob.
when your guests procrastinate, they bring a whole guest. You'll never know. That's what I'm saying. You know, like,
No, like that's what
Look
I'm
at
saying.
that,
Like,
man.
it all worked out. I'm so happy I did.
When you have a good partner to improv with, it just bar none. So much fun. Like Lyndon and I, the current captain.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Yes.
we have so
Oh,
much
right.
fun. And I
Yes.
throw him off. That's my goal. Is I try and break him.
Now talk to me
Yeah.
about that because you guys
Yeah.
are now the next generation stepping up for those roles. He's doing a fantastic job as the captain. I fell in love with him this
Yeah.
year more than ever than I did 24. Like 24, I loved him, but this year I think I loved him even more, and that's because I was there more nights to
He's
see him
making
do
it his
stuff.
own.
Yeah, he's doing exactly. He's making it his own, and like I don't even think, well, okay, Brad's the admiral now. That's just that. You know what I mean? And this is the captain. Like, I love what he's doing with this role. What was that like for you two? Like you just said, bouncing off to each other from the beginning to like now. Like, what was it like from the start of the season to the end of the season? I'm pretty sure it just kind of. Was it natural for you guys?
Yeah, kind of. Like, we just hit it off backstage where I would just I'd make him crack so much and make him laugh just because it's my humor. Like I said, I'm not really doing a character so much as it's me, just what I like to say. And just some of the jokes backstage are not for children, but we censor it a little more when we go on stage.
She's also verbally rambunctious.
I have to let it out, just
before we get out there.
No, it's just our humor. It's how we bounce off of one another, and he'll say something and it triggers some improv that I have in the back pocket, so I'll throw that at him. And sometimes backstage I'll do a false lead in where it's like, I think I'm gonna say this out here. And he's like, oh yeah. I say something completely different, throw him off. I'm like, what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do?
Man. And that was the best part.
Great.
You guys were both live mic'd.
Yeah.
So like, that was the thing, is like anytime
no
you
notes
this ain't lip syncing.
that's what
This
I
is
loved
the real
about it. It
thing.
was like, all right, what are they gonna come out and say tonight? Especially because I would always hear the captain. I was at every Slider show when I would go, both nights, both slows every single night. So I was there. I would always hear the captain. To hear what he came up with, I still will listen to some songs from that show today and quote the captain as I'm listening to the song.
He's such a good hype man. Like
He is.
Yeah.
I'm great at like just like dancing and like getting people to dance and doing like this, like I'm controlling the crowd and all that because that's in character for me. But in character for him, it's just like hype up the crowd and really get them heightened energy, and like the two of us together, it's magic. I just love working with them so much.
The one thing I wish they would kind of bring back. I don't know if they ever will. If they don't, doesn't matter. But it's the one thing I wish back for you two specifically would be if they and you. I know you remember this, and you remember this as well. The old school opening of Dark Harbor, but like where the captain and the ringmaster would sit on the awning right there and just talk to the crowd.
That's where they was to open the gates. Was that?
Yeah.
The gates were open
Now, like,
there.
I understand they probably may never bring back the opening of the gates, and that's fine. But like, if they can do a section where like a couple, like if you guys wanted, like throughout the night, just go up there and just stand there. And just like, the icon character can go, like that would be so fun.
Yeah, it's great when we have material, and the material they're the guests. The guests are the material, and we're just reacting to that more than anything. And if there's no material to look at, we'll do it to each other.
That's what they say.
Like, how are you, Kat? And one of the things I pay homage to is Peggy. Peggy would always say, like, allude to the fact that she's in love with the captain, or like the ringmaster and the captain are having a baby together, or something. Like there's always something to that effect. So I'll always try and allude to that whenever I can. And the funniest bit to me is Lyndon, the captain, is oblivious to some of the stuff that I do behind him until I tell him later, and then he's cracking up because like during the dance party, if it's baby, 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 oh, and I'm behind him chasing him like this, and he's just trying to hype up the crowd. He has no idea.
No idea. But everyone else is aware of it.
I'm chasing him. I'm like, baby, oh, and I'm serenading him basically, and he has no idea.
I remember that playlist like the back of my mind.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I knew what time to leave. And Pat, by the time there's certain songs on, I'm like, dance party, okay.
I sealed my fate because I do love to dance, and I love the dance party so much, but Peggy would never do it because at the end of the night she's tired. And the boots, and oh my God, like, how do I do it? I don't know, I just love to dance. But now it's expected of me and the captain to be out there the whole time.
And you don't take off your boot. You're in costume the whole night.
Yes.
From after makeup, you're on there.
My feet hurt so bad, but I do it. I do it for the love of the
move my
game.
car real quick.
Yes, we're gonna.
Y'all gonna take over the show. I'm gonna leave that. I like that idea. It's a great concept.
Imagine that TikTok trend of like, just watch my monsters for me real quick.
Just watch my monsters for a second. I'll be right back. They're cool. They're from Dark Harbor. Yeah. I'll be right back. Is this door open?
Yes.
I can park back.
It's probably locked. You can go this
Go
way.
this way?
Okay.
This way.
What do we do now? Oh, he's really leaving.
I'm leaving.
Oh no. Okay. I just take up a lot of space.
Going.
I aim that way. What do we do? We're being
Improv, baby, improv. What are
Come
some
on.
of your improv?
What are some of my improv tricks?
Yeah.
Repeating the question when you answer it.
I love
What are improv tricks that I do?
Yes and. Keep yes anding. Let's go. Pressure.
Pressure builds diamonds, so I sell them.
Love
I'm
it.
so bad at this. I don't know. I just turned into. I don't know that I just freestyle rap for like 5 seconds. Right there, like. Oh man.
The only rap you do is rapping burritos.
Roasted.
I missed you so much. Oh my god.
Friends in real life.
I literally.
We're all friends in real life.
Yes,
honestly.
believe it or not, by the way, I will go to D&D. I swear.
I believe you.
I will eventually show up. Just play
We
the.
play D&D together. He's never joined.
I know. I'm a level. What level are we now? I haven't been there.
14.
I'm a level 14 now to boxing. My character's name is Antonio, and his backstory is basically like. Antonio Banderas movie plot lines.
Nice.
You know, like
Okay.
so. He's a little fencer cat. Love him.
Do you
Pussy
know my character's name?
Go for it.
Pez the Dispenser.
Why are you just cool all the time? This is unfair. First you just drop knowledge.
I told her to come.
You just drop knowledge, and I'm over here taking notes and stuff because
She is
you know,
like the all character.
yeah, that was, and then just the history. Like y'all, like I can't be in the same podcast with y'all anymore.
Yes, you can.
What do you
You're an
mean?
icon too.
I know, but like, check it out. Y'all have professional backgrounds. I'm over here like it keeps me sober. I don't
But
do drugs when I'm scaring people.
You represent
Hey.
a lot of the
Yes.
people there
Yeah.
because scare actors are anybody.
Yeah, it's scary.
There's so many
You
different
know,
types of
like-
scare actors, and
Yeah.
we all bond, and it's all really fun.
Yeah, right.
And if you ever want to scare, try it out, have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, you could do what I did. Same thing. I just wanted to have fun and do something different.
Yeah.
It was not like I went in to be like this amazing scare actor. I just went in because I was bored and wanted to have some fun.
Yeah, like
That's it.
most of the people went, like I
Try
was
it.
saying on my first haunt, I was one of very few performers. Like I do have an acting background, sure, but not anyone else really did.
Yeah.
And they did great.
And we all start somewhere.
We
At the end
all
of the
got
day.
to start
Right.
somewhere,
Yeah.
and we grow from there. We learn a lot.
Oh,
Like,
I grew for sure. Like Long Beach food is great. I
Yes.
love that. Oh, so good. And then I miss Long Beach already. We need to
did.
go back. It needs to be Halloween time.
I missed the ship.
I miss that time of year so much. Like I said, it's scaring my
I miss the smell of fog, vomit, and like spilled drinks.
There is
So
smell.
I
weird.
missed the spell of
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, not all.
I miss the people. I miss being able to play, and I'm on the computer all day, and I would rather just go out and play.
Yeah, say
Soon
what?
enough, but,
Soon.
yeah.
Soon. Yes, I'm in it soon.
We need another event midway.
I know, right? Like that we
Well, that's
want.
our
A summer. No, we need
Midsummer's
summer.
coming.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
we
not.
need-
I already
we
said
need
yes
to-
to a different maze for Midsummer, so I'm actually gonna be with those guys. But
How dare you?
I want to be
We're
a
a
clown.
family.
Okay, I know, but I need to be a clown for like one.
Be one of
little bit.
my
clowns.
clowns.
Yeah, we are. We're pretty much glorified carnies, right? If you think about
Yeah.
it. Like they could build half the rides where like in like under 15 minutes in our theme park. So that's a
But
carnival.
we're not building rides. We're just
I'm too.
insulting people.
Yeah, I missed that balcony. You should have been up there with us. You would have
I
been great.
wish
She got there, we saw
I
it.
got stuck at my stage. Like I had to announce shows that I didn't know about until I walked up, and I was like, "Who are you and what are you doing? Great, nice to meet you. All right, and next up we have."
Right,
I didn't
like-
know what I was doing, and
How do you not cuss? Because I cuss normally as a person. So when you're improving
But
and
you don't cuss as a chef.
because I think it's because of the latex and the makeup and the dentures. When I have
That's what I'm
certain
saying, that's-
pressures on my
that's
body,
part
it
of
triggers
it.
the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Exactly.
you're
We're
in
in
character,
character,
you're in
same.
character.
when I'm in character, I know to put that filter on. Because
Yeah.
there are children
Well,
around.
if you
I
see-
want the children's souls. I'm not going to scare them off by swinging.
Well, you saw my cigarettes don't even have filters. They're just in there. You have your technique with your honey and your tea. I'm over there like,
Everyone's got their own technique.
and
But
I feel it's brooded.
That helps your character.
Yeah, I did get stage cigarettes, so they're like oregano in there. I want to try to smoke as the chef one day.
Oh man, well Those.
I think they took
so
that
bad.
down, right? Yeah, no, they're terrible.
I've done that for a show before.
Yeah, no, I did it once.
She's so cool.
Yeah, seriously.
I didn't know how to smoke. I never smoked before, so.
No, I can show you. It's so easy.
Over that you said you did that for a show that you were in.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so easy. You just like it. You're like,
Then I had to like drink whiskey that was just like apple juice. And
like, why do vices
I
not?
had to do cocaine that was just powdered sugar and boy.
Yeah, same for like 9 years. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did powdered sugar.
As long as you're not a meth.
Like,
Meth actor.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
wow, no, we're not poor. We do cocaine. It wears off.
No, but my
Okay,
search
so, like,
history before
don't ask questions.
that
You don't do
show
it.
was
Yeah.
insane because I had to look up like what people behave like when they're on LSD and like beginner pole dancing. Yeah.
So you know
That was
that's
quite a character I had to be.
Yeah, you know that's
I'm
the-
like a
yeah.
big little Catholic girl. I don't know how to do any of that stuff.
I'm recovering from that too.
Yeah.
No,
It takes a
no.
long time.
Yeah. You know, but I'm so sorry, that's religion. Let's not- you know.
I thought you were talking about the pole dancing.
No. That was my stage name was Tub of Love. That's what we had to retire my pole every night. You know what I mean? It was like a pretzel and shit.
Wait a
you know?
minute. What were
It's
you,
like,
what
I
were you
like
doing with the pole?
Spinning, babe. It's great. I'm like,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you
Get it, Marv.
right, shit.
Hell yeah.
But I kind of channel a tweaker when I do my face.
Uh-huh.
Like, because I twitch them, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm not hiding under a mask this time. So now I actually have to use the muscles on my face.
Let's talk about that. Being in the
That's-
mask versus out of the mask.
Oh, dude, look, now I want to
Found a
challenge.
good topic eventually.
What
We're talking,
What do I walk back into?
You know.
we're talking what it's like to be in a mask versus just makeup.
Oh, that's,
and
a,
Yeah.
that's a good
face.
topic.
Yeah. No, it was hard to transition. I'm gonna skip that joke. But it was hard to transition because I was so used to just using voice and body, right? So when they did the makeup on me, I noticed that my face was stagnant, so I actually had to start twitching it. I did the twitching of the lips and stuff like that, and even just like I'm having a stroke. Right, like this, and I actually had to channel a drug addict for that, like day 5, like he hasn't had one, so he's just like shaky and like I already have the voice of it, so it works out, you know. But I like it because there's a lot more you can play with when you're applying fear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're kind of just like because it's so hard to just not be human when you have no mask on. You know, like because you're scared for a mask with yours, but at Horror Nights, you're a werewolf.
Oh
right?
yeah, that's one of the things they would always put me in because like not a lot of people can wear a mask. Either they
Yeah.
have the allergy or they get claustrophobic or it just doesn't fit them or they're just not used to it and they're bumping into things, what have you. But I was one of, I don't want to say few people, but I was one of the ones that the casting director knew can handle a mask, so then I got stuck in them.
Yeah, but like that makes my life so much easier though. You know, sometimes like if it has a mouth hole, I'll project. You know, like but yeah, because it was I don't know, man. The less human you are, the less you work, right? So the more less human you are with outside of the makeup, it just makes my life easier. So just transitioning from easy to actually working. And I don't want to copy you. You don't scare with gloves. That's gangster. Because I'm glove dependent. I use the scrapes, the inhuman noises to make all that stuff.
I was talking about
And-
those that have the metal tips on
yeah, the little clackers that
Sliders
you
use.
can, you know. But yeah, the fact that you can do that is just
Thank you.
Bravo
gosh darn.
I've
Yeah.
never used them and I learned to scare without them.
I was just so excited when I became a scare actor and I actually got to have the insider tips. You know.
Inside what tips?
I can neither confirm or deny any allegations, sir. It's just, you know, but no, just like being like actually like, oh my God, these are what I worked for. I get to wear the gloves inside the maze now. But then like just watching you scare and you with that fucking thing, you get me all the time. But watching you the little cleaver and shit when you do the, and I'm like, yeah, that thing. Stop. Like I'm squeamish. Okay. Like, yeah, but yeah, you can't. You know, like that's. I could go with my transition joke. Don't do that. We can edit that out. I'm kidding. No, this is raw.
No.
But yeah.
Oh, it's raw. Yes.
How did you transition from it? Like, you know, like from fuck off, from mask. Because I found it difficult. Like, I had to take, after meeting you the first time as a chef, I had to take all that time to figure out how, I was looking at my face, just looking, you know, like, so, just because you're such a nerd, how'd you do it? I want to know, notes.
There are pros and cons to both, because when I'm wearing a mask, it feels like there is that filter from me versus character. Like, as soon as I put that mask on, I'm hidden.
Yeah.
Like, I am hidden.
I think that's what makes it easy.
You know what?
I feel free.
I've actually
Yeah.
felt that before, to be honest with you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
When
it's
you
so
put
much
that-
easier
yeah.
to get in a character and like just hide it.
It's
But
a
also-
freedom to let loose.
Yes, and there's something more to it where you could get not lazy with it, but you don't have to work as hard on your facial expressions because there's that mask
I
part
still do
to
facial
it.
expressions under the mask.
You stay in character
Like,
better
just
that
can't.
way.
Why am I even moving my eyebrows?
It's like you're wearing a mask and they say smile and you still smile.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
it's just natural, you know.
Yeah.
It's like when you're doing voiceover and you're like smiling to sound happier and you're moving your hands to like you go like this to talk a little faster but still there are the tricks of the body that you do to emulate out as well. I prefer wearing the makeup in a lot of ways because I feel more connected with the people as I'm looking at them, but there's also that pressure of I'm exposed. Like they can see everything I'm
that
doing.
was the craziest part for me.
And if I really don't like someone, it's gonna show on my face. So thank God it's within character.
Yeah, you're right. You can't break dead.
You really can't break character.
You have
When I'm
to-
wearing my mask, I could cry in that mask.
No,
I could
you
laugh.
laugh.
I've laughed at so many people as a wolf just because I know they
Because you can. They can't see your face.
You can. But you're still like doing the facial expressions to stay in character, sure, but there's a lot less pressure to stay in that. Versus in the makeup, there's a lot of pressure to stay in character at all times when you're in view of guests. And
Sorry, my flashbacks.
there's a lot more to it, but I feel me and I feel more connected with them. And in a way, there's that intimidation factor because I'm looking you right in the eye.
Right.
Yeah, that is,
And you can tell with my twitching whether I like you or not.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So
And
there's
it's
like
those little
subtlety to
features
it.
that like that's what it is. It's like especially if you're someone who's like me that goes a lot, and you're gonna see that like week to week. It's like, oh well, one day she's acting this way towards this emotion or this way towards this guest because specifically they talk this way. It's like I see all that. Like,
And there's something behind the eyes as well. I don't know if you've caught, probably not you, but like if I really don't like a guest, but I'm in an interaction with them already and I'm like already smiling at first and then I stop liking them, I'm still smiling. I still have the same facial expression, but there's an aura to it that changes.
You're not there really.
And it's like, now it's strained. Now I don't like you.
Do the voice, do the voice, do the voice.
I used to like you. Now I don't.
I love it.
So
I love it so much.
But I do play with the face a lot. That helps me get into character.
Well, you know, and I've tried both. I can actually say that I can put a 2 cents into this too, because I have tried both at a haunt before. I've scared with the mask on, and I've scared in makeup. Eulogy was cool enough to give me the makeup experience, and it's true. When I was on makeup, like honestly, like at the end of the night, I remember looking at my phone and looking at myself in the face. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot all this makeup on.
Yeah, which
like
is-
you don't think about that because I'm just doing my thing scaring. Like,
And it doesn't go away after you wash it off.
It does.
It's in
like
every
3
little
days-
cream.
2-3 days later, I'm
That
still
way,
like.
And like face recognition on your phone ain't the same.
Nah.
So now you gotta type your password 80 million times.
Your phone gets like the little like makeup stuck in the little
White.
crevices.
I think I wanna
It's
do that.
on-
Before
it's on
season starts, I'm gonna take a
everything.
picture of the chef and use that as one of my face
Passwords
passwords.
for all the
You know,
will
like,
say-
What about the days you have off though, bud?
you know.
I will say I love
All of
having
a Polaroid.
peripheral vision when I have just makeup on.
When you have what?
Peripheral vision.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because when you're in a
'cause
mask, like when I was
It's-
in the wolf head, my eyes were actually in the mouth, so I had no upper, no lower vision, no peripheral vision. It was just this. in the mouth. So to make the wolf look at people, because the eyes were up here, I had to just look down, and I just remember seeing a lot of shoes. That was so hard to maneuver around those streets.
John Murray and his damn immortal masks, am I right?
His children
Yeah, I like your
loved
shoes.
the
I like
wolves.
your shoes.
I became besties with his kids real quick.
They come in every now and then.
Yeah, they do. And like his signature cane.
Yeah.
But in just makeup, it's very freeing to be able to maneuver better because I can see and I can breathe a little better. But
it gives you free roam to be your character.
Yes, but
Yes.
I'll just have to be mindful that people can see your face and what facial expressions you're making.
You know what though? Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like you do get better scares with makeup than a mask.
Of course.
Because I remember doing a slow turn with a mask on, and there's no emotions, right? Where we do a turn with the makeup,
Yeah.
it just becomes like a whole
You're
different
able to
thing.
customize your face
Yeah,
to
so
the
I'm down.
situation.
So I'm down for it.
From a
but
guest
it
point
was-
of view, I will say, depending on what the mask looks like, that slow turn can still look very scary.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's an immortal mask, definitely. Yeah.
I guess I gotta go buy one now. Fuck
Nah,
up
dude,
that.
You have to buy one.
No, they're just like 3D printing one.
Oh, there you go.
You got Jason mask that's like clown.
Can you 3D print one of those? You probably can actually, huh? There's
probably
probably a
can.
file on there. You just get the file and bam.
How do you get into character?
Who?
Yeah, because
Both
you
of
do.
you.
Well, yeah, you.
Yeah, like
What is your best method? Like for you, is it something? Do you listen? Do you have a playlist you listen to?
I'm over here just asking notes now.
Actually, I listen to Demented
You're doing my
Circus
My
mixes.
bad. Oh, shit.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I listen to like Demented Circus music going into it, like when I'm driving to work.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a playlist for everything.
There is.
So that helps me get into more like ringmaster character. I honestly I get nervous every night before going out there, but nerves start to leave once I'm in costume and makeup and I
Yeah.
see myself. It's like, oh, now I'm in character. And then to trigger the voice, I always do "Hello, children," and that sticks me back into character, and it's easy from there. So it's playlist, makeup, hair, definitely, and then the trigger phrase.
You ever listen to your playlist outside of Haunt and you find yourself doing the things you do?
Oh, for sure.
Like,
Get ready.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
In the middle of March.
it's like,
Actually, that actually
It's
worked in your guys'
linked.
benefit this year, though.
yeah.
Doing it in the middle of March, it actually worked in your guys' benefit this year because you actually worked in the middle of March at Dark Harbor.
It was tougher to get into character for that because like the
Yeah.
weather is different, sun's
Yeah.
out, and oh my god, what am I doing? And also this is a totally different thing. So I was really nervous trying to like get into character
Right.
for that. But I did it. I just didn't know what I was doing, but no one did, and that helped with the nerves.
Great event. You know, you talk about the Dark Masquerade events. They did a great job on those with the maze experiences that they had on them, with the whole Graceful Gale experience down there. I think that was probably like one of the biggest highlights of that event right there was the Graceful Gale. And
6 fathoms deep.
Dude, that was just so cool.
Yep.
And then to watch you guys on the stage have a good time. You mentioned that you finally got your masquerade ball. Have you been wanting to go to one for so long and like this was it right here? Have you ever been to one? Or
Wait, I get to go as a customer? Because that's your ball. I don't have to go.
No, I was like, thank you for making it my ball. It's mine. Thank
what it
you.
is.
But
Because
I
if there's
love
nowhere I can go as a
masquerades,
customer,
so
I
that
would
was
love
really
to.
fun.
That'd be so
What a
dope.
unique concept. My girlfriend, we went for Valentine's Day and then we went for March, right? So we went for Valentine's Day and she was like, "Do we gotta dress nice?" I'm like, "I'm gonna wear a nice black shirt."
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna wear
A lot of people dressed up.
A
And
lot
like,
of people
I- and
dressed
like-
up.
and
My
like-
husband dressed
yeah.
up like the ringmaster for me.
That's awesome.
And then I got to take a photo with him.
That is awesome. And then you bring that, but then like we show up and we're like underdressed. I'm like, oh. Like we're dressed nice, you know,
Hey.
I got a nice shirt and
But
everything.
next
everything.
year
I'm
you'll
like,
know.
Oh no, trust me, when we came round two, we came, I was hot, you know, like you said, it gets hot in the damn mazes.
Did you come in March as well?
I did, I came
Yeah.
to both. I
Okay,
think
fun
I'm
fact,
excited.
if I called line in the beginning entry script that I had, that I made also, that was real. I forgot my line. I just made it into a bit.
That's awesome.
Because I had a henchie and they were nice and printed out the script that I had made. So if I forgot my line, I only had less than a day to memorize it. Oh my god. Yes. So I was like, line, henchie. And then she like presented to me like, who wrote this? You, ringmaster. Right. Yes. And then I would continue.
Well, you know what I mean? Like it's things like that that like I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
You just have to play
Like,
into
I wouldn't
the
know
bit.
that you messed up on that. Like, I would have thought that was part of the thing.
Yeah,
Like I'm saying,
exactly.
you gotta stay in the
My
character,
head, she
you gotta keep
thought
going.
that it was just me trying to include her more, and in a way, yes. I wanted to include her more. She was really there to break me for my 15, so that someone was out there the whole time.
Right.
But she was also there to support if I needed water or anything like that. It was very sweet.
Which one was it? Which Henchie?
New one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love my
It
clowns.
was
That's
Cat's
why.
cousin Cat.
Right?
Cat's cousin.
I
Cat's
love my
cousin Cat.
clowns.
Yeah, and I named her Sweets. That's also a tradition where Ringmaster gets to name their newer clowns. So I
That's
named her
awesome.
Sweets because her hat had the sweets, like the clubs.
Yeah. That is so cool. Like, I mean, I think that's just, like I said though, like, I would stand there thinking that was just you in character. Because that is something the Ringmaster would say and do.
Yeah.
And that is something I have seen the Ringmaster say and do, so it's just on brand.
I've played into the fact she is a fool. But she's never going to admit she's a fool. She's never going to admit that she did anything wrong because she's a narcissist, that I made her.
I don't think
that
any
I
character at Dark Harbor will admit they did something wrong.
No.
Let's go out and say that
no.
right now. No one is in the
We're the
wrong
best.
there.
We never
Everybody
did
thinks that
We
what they're
did
doing is
everything
for
right.
the good
Yes.
of the service there.
Mm-hmm.
You did everything right.
Yeah.
How dare you judge otherwise?
Vegans are
I know.
delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I love about it is like no character there has shame. That's what makes these characters great.
You gotta let go
Is that
of
why
shit
I guessed?
immediately.
Yeah,
like at the audition, let it go.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Any shame, anything holding you
Yes.
back, just let it go and have fun.
I think you said this on your page, but it was if you can do it outside of a costume, you could definitely do it in a costume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was you.
Talk a little bit more about your page a little bit. I want you to plug that a little bit.
I
Go
can plug it
ahead.
out a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
well,
ahead, have fun with it. Plug with it. What's up with that?
Online, I'm known as Charge and Die because
Yes.
I get bored playing video games, so I charge and then I die. So I work it into the name so they can't yell at me if I die all the time. I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, I'm on TikTok. My main content is telling character stories, so kind of like what we're doing now. I like to tell stories of fun scares I've done, any tricks and tips on scare acting. But you could find some of those videos on YouTube. I am not consistent at all in my posting, but I will start posting again. And I did a somewhat hard launch of Gaming with Goose and Frank on April Fool's Day, where I played Untitled Goose Game.
Yes.
And it was like a hat wearing a hat, but a goose playing a goose.
That's fun.
Yeah,
That's
so
fun.
you can find me on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. Those are the main ones I post to, and I always say I'll start posting again, and then I never do, so I can't really commit.
I love playing scary.
But you'll find
You
some
said it now,
stuff.
so maybe you
I've
will.
said it enough times where I do actually want to get back to it, and I've done a series called Scare Actor Stories where I interviewed fellow scare actors, but at that time I had only done HHN. So since then I've done Knott's and Dark Harbor and Haunted Hayride, so kind of want to bring it back and bring a lot more people.
You're gonna have the funnest stories at Bar Harbor. I'm telling you that right now. All those drunkies.
And what was
coming
funny,
in.
what was funny to me is before we started this, she's like, I'm doing this not to step on your toes or anything. I'm like, don't do it. Have fun with it. Like,
You're so cool, thank you.
like I don't own this at all. Like I just thought I started this show from my own personal what is the word?
love of the game.
Selfishness.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to learn about people and characters at Haunt. So like by all means have fun with it, do it, you are your own person. So I guarantee you that show is gonna
What?
be so
Since
unique.
when?
Yeah. Since forever.
I'm a commodity. Dress me up like a doll and throw me out there and say, here, no bullet points.
Hey, and
Dark Harbor.
Oh, okay.
it works. You think
Dark
you're,
Harbor.
That's Dark Harbor. And that show right there.
I think
It's
that's
so fun.
It's made you guys stronger improvisers though.
For sure, yeah, because I get so nervous out there, but people would never know.
Yeah.
You play
Because I
into it.
own it, because if I mess up, I just say, let's try that again, and we just do it again. You gotta give yourself permission to mess up. And honestly, that's when you win people over more, I find, because they find that they're part of that fun with you as you're growing and as you're learning. And then you'll find every once in a while some improv that you really like to do, and then you keep it in your back pocket, and you could say it over and over again, but to new audiences, and
That's
make it
good.
sound new.
That's my forte.
One of my favorite things to say, and this came up in improv with Star and my friend Aubrey when we were showing Aubrey around Dark Harbor. Wolf sister for life, ah woo. She was a fellow werewolf at 2018. And Star knows her because we were in the same zone, basically.
Right.
So we were like
Star,
HHN
yeah.
people.
Star knows.
So I don't know how I came up with it originally, but I said something along the lines of, do you know the nutritional value of fire? I'm trying to burn calories.
Wow.
That was
I'm
basically
stealing-
the
I'm
reaction
stealing.
both of them
I gotta
had. So I'm
steal
like,
that.
I gotta save that. And then whenever
That's a
I
good-
would have a fire performer eat fire, that's what of the bits I would do as ringmaster on my stage is, by the way, I would know the nutritional value of fire. I'm trying to burn calories.
I'm stealing that. I'm sorry. That's fantastic.
That's a great dad joke
Oh.
right there. You got
Right? I got the dad jokes. That's all ringmaster
That's
is.
what those are great in my opinion. Those are so funny.
Thank you. That's all ringmaster is for me is wordplay and dad jokes. That's all it is. Because people go, or that's the reaction I'm looking for. I want to either annoy the heck out of them or make them laugh, or both.
Listen, a lot of monsters told me this over the years. If you can't scare them, entertain them.
Exactly.
And
We're
entertain
entertainers.
them. Entertain yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Also,
No.
fun fact I learned in psychology class in college. Yes, I did go to college, and I did.
What does that feel like?
Learning.
Uh,
So I took Psych 101, and I learned that in the brain, the same area of the brain hosts fear and love. So my teacher said, if you want someone to fall in love with you, take them on a rickety bridge. And I'm going to change that and say, take them to a haunt.
Wow. That's pretty
that makes
good.
sense. Oh my God. Yeah, no, because I met some of these women in danger once. So that makes so much sense. Oh
They
my
fell
God.
in love with me immediately.
I was like, give me your money. She's like, you have my heart. I
Never mind.
Yes.
gotta go. Yeah.
Oh man.
That was mad notes. Take notes. This
has probably been one of the
Yeah.
best podcasts I've done in a long time.
what is, yeah, I'm learning while I'm
I know.
here right now. It's like, you know, I'm on
know.
the same video with two of my favorite
All right, where
Halloween.
we
It's
at?
like
10,
talking.
12? Okay.
Oh,
All right. I don't know if I want to keep you guys very long.
No,
we're going. How we
we're
doing
good as
time?
you're good.
It's up to
Yeah.
you. I got
Everything
nothing
good?
going.
You got nothing to do? You
We're
got-
good.
She wants to go home. I know she does.
I'll pay you
She
more
wants to go home. I know she does.
We'll say 15
I'll
more
pay you
minutes.
more
We'll put cap at
money.
10.
I'll pay you more money to stay. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. Like, hey, it's her job. It's her job. She's got the keys.
That way.
Yeah, because you know I'm Sheldon. Okay, it's no
Sheldon?
yeah, you know,
I should let her do
yeah, yeah.
I got that. I got that one. That's my show right there. I like that one.
Yeah, right. It's
Um,
like Friends with Autism. That's the base of the show.
My brother corrects the show.
Right.
Like he'll be watching it. We're talking Big Bang Theory, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
Great
he'll
show.
watch Big Bang Theory and he'll correct it.
Is he a physicist? Scientist or anything?
No, computer science.
That's
Yep.
also me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
love my
Mostly
brother.
the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I like the one
Two
episode.
more
Well,
questions.
last one when they have his wedding and Mark Hamill's there, and he was like, yeah, I just spent an hour answering Star Wars questions, and Stuart was like, yeah, he did, and he was the one answering the questions like the whole time. Oh man, I love that show. It's a good show. But let me bring us down to the epilogue here then.
What does that word mean?
That means to the end.
All right, here we go.
After the end.
After the end.
English is my second language. Sometimes I gotta
I study
ask.
linguistics. Doesn't mean I know how to speak anything. I just know that
I slur
I'm
most
talking
of my
a language.
words,
Yeah.
so you know.
What each one of you bring to the table at Dark Harbor is unique, special, incredible from a fan and a guest point of view.
I hope friend too, by the way.
Friend,
Yeah, I mean,
we had
Hell
home
yeah.
before.
Right.
We're out here. Come on, we're back there hanging out. Honestly, like that's my favorite part about doing this is like not only do I get to just interview amazing people who get to play some of the roles that I love watching them play, but I get to meet new people as friends and stuff to know the person behind the monster, the actor. You know what I mean? So it's really. Honestly, like a surprise. Thank you, Ernie, for keeping that one and everything. Because like I had no idea. You were somebody that I think I talked to in the past that I wanted to come on the show too. So it works out even perfectly. But from the ringmaster to the chef to the butcher, I mean all of that, man. It is just something that I look forward to every single year. It brings me a lot of joy. It brings a lot of people a lot of joy. That you guys put on these characters every single year. There are a lot of people out there that this is their escape. This is something that people literally wait every single year for. And this is their escape. This is their therapy, believe it or not.
Ours
you know,
too.
it's therapeutic. You know, like
Therapy.
yeah, therapy. But this is something that brings them a lot of joy, and the reason why they're brought so many joys because of the characters that you bring to life. And this has been something that's been going on for many years at Dark Harbor, and now you guys are that next generation coming in and making the event yours and just making it the future of the event, which is in really great hands in my opinion. I've gotten to go so many nights last year. I'm hoping to top that again next year.
Heck yeah, we'd love to see
so,
You got to go a lot too.
Yeah.
If I wasn't nervous then, by the way, I'm definitely nervous now.
Well, listen.
Now I gotta.
If HHN does Ozzy, we'll be at Ozzy.
Oh yeah, we're
doing
gonna. This
Ozzy.
Ozzy Osbourne Maze, maybe we don't know.
We don't know yet. It's still speculation.
Yeah.
The only one that's been officially announced are Hollywood Sinners. So. Didn't think that was going to come, by the way. You know, with Warner.
That's gonna be some sharply dressed scare actors.
That's
in
gonna be
there.
awesome.
It's just suits and like suspenders,
yeah,
like newsboy caps. You know, I would love to scare there. You know, that'd be
You
just
probably
like,
right? You already dressed halfway there.
right. What's up? What's up?
I don't know. What character are you considering?
I was gonna be the Cholo vampire from East Los. Hey, what's up, fool? Where you? Hey, I'm the only.
Hey, let me in, fool. Let me in.
Of course, I'm a blood. I'm a vampire, Benito.
Let me in.
Hey, nah, what? I got shit. Come on.
But no, it's just like seriously, like all you guys, it brings me so much joy that we got to do it here in Studio City as well, the tattoo.
Yeah, right next to the competition. Right next to Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh man, the Dark Harbor is taking over Studio City, man. That was really cool.
Yeah, Dark Harbor over the Dolo, baby. It was cracking. You know? Like,
I like to end every show very positive. I mean, every show is always so positive from start to finish. But I like to end it on a very positive note. So I want to go around and just give your best advice for anyone that wants to come in, do this for the first time. What advice do you give them? Like, just give it their all. What would you tell somebody for the first time if they're coming in nervous, don't know where to even start?
I would say commit to a bit, stick with it. Even if you think it's wrong, give yourself permission to be wrong, and just have fun with it. That's what they want to see. Is you have fun and commit and stay in character.
Now, this is just me being a fan, and I just because I just want to hear what the ringmaster would say. What would the ringmaster say?
Be a fool and be my clown. Come have fun.
that was for me. I'm sorry, that was just for me. It was like when I had Grant Kramer on the podcast from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I had to get him to say another door. Like that was like I'm not gonna not have you on my show and not say another door. So like he didn't even let me finish the sentence. He knew where I was going with it.
so can you
another door? And I was like, oh my god, he said it. So,
thank you.
No, that was a good fan. Thank you for that. I can't wait till Dark Harbor 2026.
Yes.
Ernie, what would you give anybody who is coming into the first time, who's nervous?
I would say use your nervousness as energy. That is what primarily I am. I am nervous energy all the time when it comes to like prepping myself for like the show in general.
Is that where you're all quiet and mysterious backstage all the time?
Yeah, because I'm reserving myself until
you go on stage and everything. I know
yeah,
last
see,
year you
because
go on
that is
stage
the
too.
thing about me is that I'm very nervous until the stage show, and then once it clicks, I'm on. I'm ready.
Yeah, doors open.
But before that, I'm like I'm overthinking stuff. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my cleaver and stuff like that. But again, with that being said, use it as your energy to get stuff done. As far as like get out there. You know, if you're afraid to audition, don't be. Just do it and get it out of the way. And what comes from it, you'll know by that. Like after that, you know, like do not assume that you're gonna fail. Do not assume that you're going to get it. Just do it. Get out there. Expose yourself to the elements, like to the people, to the great scare actors. Because there's so many scare actors that have helped me through the years, like Peggy and even Noelle. Like when I met her, she's just a ball of energy. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I learned a lot just being here right now. So
I learned a lot today too.
So I got to hang out with her every night practically, and like just everything you've seen right now in tenfold I've seen at Dark Harbor. So people like her and other people will help you. They will, you create such a tight-knit family, you know, when you get there. So don't be afraid. Be nervous if you want. That's completely fine. You know, be sort of shy if you want. But at the same time, remember, once you're there, give it your all. Like 100%, 110% every single time. Show up, do the work, and do your best. And at the end of the day, never know what's going to happen. You really don't. Yes.
They already said 2 really good answers. Look, see what I'm doing? Don't do it. Also,
No, it's a good stalling technique.
yeah, you know. Also, back on the just getting in your zone. If you think that's because I get it, scare acting's cool. So you probably think we're cool people, right? So that's why most people are nervous to meet other scare actors outside. Yeah, we're not. Go audition. Like, you know, we're not. I'm the biggest nerd you'll ever meet. Go audition. We'll go nerd out on D&D or like haunting, which mask companies to get if you want to do independent home haunts on your free time. We're nice people. So what's going there and acting a fool and having the best time of your life and then getting paid for it?
Yeah,
We've all been
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone here can literally, someone can learn something from everyone here.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are 3 different
all
personalities
from
right
each
now.
other.
you
That's
know?
what I'm saying. It's
And we
really
have.
different personalities that
Be
you
open
can
to
learn
learning.
things for. That's what I'm saying.
You know,
Like
we've-
Noelle's got the acting background, right? She's like incredible at that.
Amongst the hundreds of other things.
amongst the
Yeah.
Stop, you guys.
So like she's a
Look.
jack of all
And the
trades,
outfit's
man.
dope. Look at that thing.
Outfit.
I wanted to wear ringmaster colors.
Ringmaster.
Oh!
Everything is planned.
Right.
Precise.
Ernie's been through it all, from the home haunt industry to the pro levels of where we're at today in Dark Harbor. You know, Marv, you've been through it all too, man. And
I'm
you
just some
continue to teach the young
maze
cats,
guy,
you know
man.
what I mean?
Well, it's because look, why am I gonna gatekeep if I love something?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Right.
Yeah, you want to pass it down to the knowledge of the
Yeah,
generation.
because
you know?
if my whole maze is scary, guess who else is scary?
Yeah.
Us, you know what I mean? So we're all working as a team.
Like, you got to keep that energy up. You know,
Yeah.
promote another person. You know, get people together, bring them in together.
Right.
If you meet someone that needs help them. And you know, while you're there, you know, what is the point of not helping someone? Like, it's just
Yeah.
go out of your way. Like, if you see someone struggling, try to help them.
Yeah.
Try to talk to them. Maybe they just need a friend. Honestly.
Absolutely.
And that's literally what happened to me when I first got in there. I got teamed up with someone in the same room as me, and they were sort of my guide to how to scare, you know, and how to react and stuff like that. I didn't know anything when I went into there. Like when I went to Shacktoberfest, I knew nothing. I went in, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, you're on the ship. Okay, great. But then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're with another person. He's going to be your partner. He's going to guide you. He's going to lead you. So do that if you can. Like, if anybody in the haunt industry, be that person that someone can reach out to, someone can look up to, someone that can learn from, like you said. Because like I learned from Noelle 24/7. I learned from Marv from.
What not to do at work? You know?
Everyone can learn.
Yeah, so I can stay at work. You know, I was like, oh, cuss less, okay. You know, so
All learn.
More. not less. More.
yeah, more. All right, fuck it.
I love it, man. I love it. No, I like I said, you guys are incredible. I'm so thankful, grateful to actually know you guys outside of the character and in character, because it's 2 different people when you think about it. It's like, it's the same person, but then it's 2 different people, because I'm talking to you in character, and it's one person, and I'm talking to you right now. Completely different person. Unless you're Ernie, you're in character all the time with the
Yeah.
face and everything.
No
It's
one
just-
ever knows. What
Very
it looks
stoic.
he brings his freaking what's his cleaver.
like. Cleaver.
You know, I met him way before as a haunter. By the way, so we do pirate reenactment, right?
Was it before?
Well, that was before, right?
I knew you after.
After,
Yeah.
so we were doing a John Stamos charity event in like Anaheim, and he showed up in as Mr. Doctor Strange. Mr.
That
Weird.
was yes.
Yeah,
yes.
because Mr. Weird was his
The Doctor Strange
cousin.
is good.
Yeah, his Doctor Strange is good. Now, I was doing pirate reenactment with Sparrow.
It was Santa Ana.
Santana, yeah.
Yeah. No,
I
so
remember
you're
that.
a pirate. I'm a pirate sometimes too. but
Yeah, yeah, well,
we
ju-
cosplay. We do stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. See, I actually met him way before all that. I remember now. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's a small world,
It
and
is.
honestly,
Small world.
It's a very
Him being the
niche
chef.
industry.
Honestly.
Everyone knows
him
everything.
being the chef and evolving from me being like the butcher and all that, and the whole story, like it's the perfect casting. Honestly,
It's casting, man.
yeah.
It's
been the best.
I'm the most okayest, but thank you.
No. You've been amazing.
I'm just trying to sound humble. We're on the internet.
You've kept me.
I'm not humble at all.
Yeah,
That's just
that's
it.
fucking arrogant.
You know, we've kept each other going through those nights sometimes.
I miss that balcony. I miss looking down, picking our next person, going, "We're gonna shit on your day." Like, dude, purple. Like, why did you wear that? Green's not your color. Like, come on. Like, it's not
You make fun of someone.
Yeah.
Is that a forest green? You're more a moss.
Yeah. I miss that. I miss that balcony. It's gonna happen again.
Yeah,
I want it
we'll
to.
make it. You know, we'll
Something
figure
will
out
come
something.
around. I know it will.
Yeah, I miss being
When you
young,
have
grumpy
these
men.
three together, it's gonna be chaos.
Always.
Well, maybe next time we'll get more.
Next time we'll get more.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time we could just go to the Queen Mary.
Yo.
I like
Maybe
it.
possibilities in the future.
Right. It'll be hotter than right now if you think about it.
Yeah.
We didn't want to pick it up on the microphones, the AC, right? So we're just
We'll
dying right
get
now.
some extra freaking little voices in the microphone that aren't,
You might.
ours. Might be someone else
Turn
that
into
will
a ghost
They-
hunting podcast real quick.
They know us well enough. Those
100%.
ghosts know
Yeah.
us. They've seen.
I should have. I
They
really
homage.
wanted to leave like a toy for Jackie before the end of season, like a little doll or something for her to play with since we're all gone. I think I might do that this year. You know, just leave a little
Nice.
doll in there in the mix.
Yeah.
You know, be like, hey Jackie, thanks for playing all season. I'll
There
see
you
you
go.
next year. You know.
Yeah.
Here's something to
That's
keep you
so
busy until we come back.
Yeah, don't follow me on that. You terrifying.
follow me.
You know what I mean? Like,
You stay here.
Scary as hell.
Yeah.
No, I saw her once, man. That shit is terrifying, dude. I remember I was walking out into the stone privies, is what you call it at Renaissance Fair, and it's the maze here, right? It's
Yeah.
the lullaby. Walking out, and I see a little girl jumping and disappears into a wall. And I'm like, oh, she went into a door. Oh, that's a wall. You know? And then I'm like, I didn't realize it until I was in the barbecue section, right, where all the sticks are and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that was my first Jackie experience.
Queen.
A real haunted ship.
You got any stories from the Queen?
I heard someone tell me a story, like as ringmaster, they got so scared. Like, this is a fully grown woman, by the way, was so scared that she came up to me and was like, I thought I was holding my friend's hand. And then I looked down and there was no one there.
Yo!
What was your genuine reaction to that
I
when you
said,
heard that?
That was Jackie.
That
Yeah, that was Jackie. Have you met Scary Mary?
No.
That was my reaction. I
Love
did
that.
have an actual like ghost experience, but at Knott's.
Oh.
Alright, what's up?
When I was the maiden witch, I was in my zone, and there was like no other actors around me for some reason. Like everyone else was on break or further down the zone or something. And I had this big cape, and as I was going down the zone, I felt like a low tug on it. And my mind immediately went to put logic to it, like, oh, wind got caught on it. But no, it felt like a deliberate tug, like low. What was that? So I went off set and I told some other actors about it. Like, yeah, this weird thing happened. They went, oh yeah, that there's like this ghost girl, and I forgot her name. I think it's Molly or something. And she likes to play with the witches because she views them as like their mother or sisters or something.
I remember
So
there
that
was
was
like
her
three, there was like
playing
three
with
witches
you.
too, wasn't there? Like
Yeah,
three or
there
four
was
witches?
the hag, the mother, and the
Yeah.
maiden. And I was the maiden.
Yeah. My God,
So
that's
yeah, it was this
creepy.
ghost girl tugging on my cape.
She just thought you were her
Goosebumps.
mother.
Goosebumps right there. I love ghost stories.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Like,
That is
So we've
crazy.
had experiences.
It's
Um,
very creepy.
love it.
one of my last questions I like to ask on my guest every podcast is, what is your favorite scary movie? Because I feel like, well, I mean, you either love horror or you don't. I mean, you'd be surprised. There's people that scare act who just don't like horror, but they love scaring.
It's true,
Yeah.
yeah. Some people like to be in control of the scare,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's why they do the scare and they're on the other side of it. I always say my favorite movie's The Shining.
It's a great one.
Took my
It's classic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, pick a different.
As you can tell, my character's sort of.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
And then the motorcycle.
It's still a tattoo shop, okay? It's still a
There's a
tattoo
road
shop.
like literally like 15 feet out the
Yeah.
road right there, so we're good. That Shining's a great one. That's
It
you
is,
too.
yes.
Doctor Sleep, anyone? Doctor Sleep
That
was
one
just
too.
as good.
Yes,
I have the
Yes.
book. I haven't read it yet, but I.
The movie was really
I don't
good.
read either.
Fantastic.
Oh no, I read a lot. I'm in 3 book clubs. Just because I don't know how to say no.
My
Yeah, I have to like
character is
listen to
based
it on
off-
2 times
loosely
speed.
based off of
Jack.
Jack. Yeah.
Mhm.
I can see that.
You can tell.
It's a
Yeah.
banger.
I took a lot of inspiration by that. Just
All work and
It
no
blends
play.
in perfectly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's us. All work and no play.
That was so good. That's such a good
Or it's all play no work.
Marv, you got a
That
favorite
too.
horror movie still? Is it still the same?
It's The Conjuring, but also since this is my second time, I'm gonna do number 2 now, which is Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Dog, such an underrated
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
so
Have you
good.
seen the edited version where it's Tucker and Dale are evil?
No.
So it's on the internet and it's the kids' point of view, and they actually are evil. Like they're actually getting the kids, but they're not. You know, it's just the kids' point of view.
Yeah.
But it's still the actual
look
premise.
evil, yeah.
So yeah, but yeah,
Because
Tucker-
everything they do, even in Tucker Dale versus Evil, when you see them, it looks like at moments when they're like pulling him out of the wood chipper.
Yeah, you
It
know?
looks like he's putting him in the wood chipper, but he's trying to pull him out.
Yeah.
The kid dived in. I was just like,
If you think about it, that's like the best way to describe
No.
Dark Harbor if it was a movie. It would be Tucker and Dale versus Evil because it is scary, but also comical at the same time.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Especially Ringmaster and Captain. Like,
y'all are locking down.
We're just hosts. I miss scares
Yeah, we're-
sometimes. I do get some scares when people are really short, and I just tower over them and I go, "Hello down there."
That is what I miss from like scare actor to icon. It is more photo ops and like more customer like
guess
interaction and stuff rather than actually being able to scare. Which is why I love going to the smoking area because that's my chance.
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
sneak
like,
up on people
scare.
every once in a while, as
Yeah.
much as I can in those boots and the top hat and stuff like that. But a lot of time people will demand I scare them. I go, oh dear, when you get to my level, you delegate. And then I call with my clowns, and my clown scares them instead. And I go, like that.
like that.
I
Bam.
have to steal that too. I'm sorry. That's great.
You do that with the freaking chef.
Yeah. You know, but hey, I hired these guys. Go chase them. You know, like, oh, I'm stealing that. Thank you. That's
You're full of knowledge, you see?
yeah, for real. How'd
I'm
you
just
do
full of
that?
sass.
It's all those books.
It's all the reading
3
I
book
do.
clubs.
I need to say no more.
I need to say no. You sounded so like trapped, so you're like, I need to say no.
I need to say
more.
no more.
Like the face says one thing, but inside she's like, help.
Yeah, ringmaster. That's character.
And then my last thing, I want to go around the room. Go ahead and feel free to plug anything you guys want to plug. I know you were talking earlier about your YouTube and stuff, so go ahead and plug all that, social medias, anything you guys want to plug. I know Ernie's big on the cosplay as well, so everybody plug away. Everybody do you guys should plug. What's the latest first?
Charge_and_die. Follow me on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I will be posting soon, I promise.
Literally almost the same.
Mhm.
Yes. I_am_Ernie_V. That's on Instagram. You can follow me there. It's mostly a cosplay page, so it's literally just me in costumes. But occasionally I do some cool stuff here and there.
Hey,
Yes.
man, you be doing
Cosplay
all
is
the
cool.
freaking Mandalorian costumes.
Yeah, have you seen
Yeah,
that, man?
it's like, damn, bro,
That is
like,
it's
detailed,
really
man.
Why is it Favreau hiding this guy, man? Come
Right.
on, Favreau, get on it.
Right.
Filoni, what are we doing?
I just seen him too. I could have asked him.
I know, bro. You were at the premiere. You were showing off all the goods of the premiere. Like
That was
What
movie
goods?
quality stuff you had on, man.
What
You
kind of
made
goods?
that,
What are we
right?
talking about?
all the goods, all the 3D.
All the
movies.
meats.
Yeah. But- you got me again. No, but you made all that, right?
Yep.
Dude, he's a talent.
I can't do none
He's
of
got
that.
like 4
man.
3D printers. How many 3D printers you got going now?
5, 6, maybe 6.
I still have
Have you
the
named
Creature
them?
from the Black Lagoon.
Ah,
Remember back in like
remember?
21?
Yes.
He had his little business at Halloween Depot.
All right.
They're called
Like,
Printer
I'm learning-
One.
I just know he breaks my character. I didn't know
Printer
about all
Three.
this crazy stuff. He had a
Yeah,
whole
he's
hunch.
terrible.
You're missing out. I have all the goods. Like you're saying.
Like I was busy smoking cigarettes in the smoking area, but I didn't know.
That's where you were.
I would have stories. You
Like
know?
this
Where do they
night.
find you at, my friend?
In this building that we're in right now, the Dolorosa
Specifically
Tattoo.
in that room over there.
Yeah, that room over there, but I'm at the
Yes,
Dolorosa
10 feet
Tattoo,
away.
which is the Instagram as well. And mine is Marvelous Piercer. I wish I had underscores. It sounds super cool. But yeah, Marvelous Piercer.
We're very similar somehow.
Yeah, right. And, sure, and I'm
One
just,
night I'll
I'm like
be
the
the
bastard
red
child
ringmaster.
icon.
You're in red
No,
already.
You know, they get to go on the
I just
stage
give you my dragon,
show.
that's it.
What?
She said, one night I'll be the butcher and you'll be the ringmaster. No.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Honestly, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Give me your toes.
I actually, yeah.
Where is that from? What are you talking about?
That's the joke I would always say about you, but it would be me as the butcher saying it about myself. Because I would be like, watch out, he's a foot guy.
Who told you this?
So everybody's going up to him like, oh.
He's like, here's my OnlyFans.
Now it's making sense. Like people are coming up to me.
Oh, like their bloody toes.
Yeah.
The whole time.
There's people just handing him toes, dude.
Oh, just bloody.
Here's the back of
He was
my
like, he
toes.
started That was his OF.
It was you. It was you.
It's always me.
How did I?
All the dirt comes out.
Yeah.
That's how it happens.
Toes.
Well, I'm hoping to, because we don't know, obviously. Well, they might know. I don't know nothing. I'm going to keep it that way, too, because I like to not know nothing. I know
I
they
never
know
know
things.
anything.
They know things. Maybe
They tell us a week
They know. They know. They know.
Yeah,
They
it's us a
know.
week after. We know nothing.
But I know auditions just rolled around for Dark Harbor, Queen Mary. Slider auditions also ran around as well. So
Yep, and still specialty. Yep.
hoping you guys all auditioned. Hoping
We
you guys all had a
did.
good audition.
Everyone has to audition, so yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
We also
like see
auditioned.
us.
Everybody, yes.
We
We're
have,
not
I
too
might
big
lose
of
it. If there's
characters
someone
to
out y'all
not-
that can do that, I would love to be a clown again. Go audition for chef. Okay, like.
But until they find someone different, you're stuck, buddy.
Yeah, right. I'll be sweating.
You and him.
You get to wear my
And
sweat.
Look out, always 2 weeks into a run, any haunt, they might have auditions again. So if you miss a cast call, try again, because 2 weeks in, people realize it may not be for them, and then they start leaving. And
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
perfect.
yeah,
actually.
it's
So with that
Yeah.
being said, please come join us.
Come join
on.
us.
Yeah, it's fun.
We
There you
want.
go.
We love people.
It's like UNICEF, but like if like a summer camp and UNICEF had a baby with Hot Topic backstage. It's
Such
so
good
much fun.
vibes.
Just
Good
different
vibes.
people, different vibes. Everyone loves the same thing, and we all get along.
Yes.
You know, like,
Well said.
oh yeah.
Random, but
I
did
have
I
their
tell
logo
you
tattooed.
about the captain's and ringmaster's love child?
Oh my goodness.
I named it MCR. Not
Oh.
My Chemical Romance. It's Mini Captain Ringmaster.
Is there,
What?
Is there
What?
There's not an actual.
Where am
I was gonna say, did you guys like find someone?
No, it's just like a bit of a backstage.
area.
Like imagine we had a
That's
kid
what
and
they
we name it
they always picture
MCR,
somehow.
Mini Captain Ringmaster.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. So Star, I'm talking to you specifically if you're listening. If you decide to bring back Emo Night,
Ooh.
MCR should come out for
Hell
one
yeah.
appearance.
Oh yeah, I agree.
That'd be amazing.
And it has, and the kid has to give you two nothing but attitude like a teenager would,
Hell yeah.
all night.
I would ugly cry if I saw that.
6'7", all the. Gotta do it all. I mean, I'm telling you, he's got it. Whoever this person is,
Fortnite
female,
dances,
male,
bring it all
whatever,
back.
Yeah.
whoever it is, has to be the most
It's
obnoxious.
Jasmine.
Oh my god.
Instead of Scary Mary, she comes out in
One
a
night
slur.
only. That'd be
Please.
great. It
That would be
great.
amazing.
I would
It'd be
love that.
great. Oh my
Mix
god.
it up a
The
little
curly
bit.
wig. Just.
It's the same curly wig but dyed black.
Yes.
And then it has some like starfish and barnacles and stuff, but it's all clown makeup.
And under, she's wearing the dress, right? But over the dress is band t-shirt.
I want to
Yeah.
go home.
Just to really,
Like an
really
authentic,
hit the
like-
nail on the head.
We
there.
got gold here. Yes.
Yeah,
It needs
we
to
got
happen.
an idea.
Or
Sorry.
we're all fighting. I don't know.
Magic is made when we get together, guys.
Oh
Right.
my god. Well, this was a great time. Thank you so much for the spot.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Guys, for real. Thank you for
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate
I know it was
you
a
were the
surprise,
surprise,
no
so that was
choice.
great. That was a great surprise.
What a surprise, man. I'm gonna
Amazing
send you that video. You were
That
like,
video's
yo!
I put my face in my jacket and everything. It was a whole thing.
Ringmaster's
That was
here,
cool.
dog. That's
I didn't realize you
crazy.
didn't know.
I
Also,
did not know.
I didn't know if you knew who I was because I look so different outside.
I actually I had
That's
seen
so
a
fun.
photo with you one time out of makeup and you were with the rest of the. That's the only reason I knew who
Oh,
you were.
okay.
I'm like, okay, she was with. I think it was like a big group photo at the end of the
Probably.
season.
We were out
But
of
you guys.
makeup?
No,
I was
you might have
still
still
in
been
makeup.
makeup.
I
There
was
was another.
still in makeup.
No, your banquet. When you guys had like a banquet or something, did you guys have like a party or something afterwards, or like?
Did we? I'm blanking.
Like, did
but-
Dark Harbor throw you guys like a little something afterwards or something
At
like that?
the last night that we were open.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
But I don't remember us being. Were we out of?
I was in the
I seen a
clothing
picture
section.
with you.
You probably have.
Just like one
Yes.
photo, and I was like, oh, that's her.
I'm glad you
Okay.
recognized me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, it took me a second when she first walked in. I was like, oh.
No way!
It was really funny.
Yeah.
I got 3 of them. 3 out of the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually the reaction. Yeah. Every time
It's
I
a
see her, I'm
slow
like,
burn.
no way.
It was like that scene in New Girl when Prince showed up and just I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I know. I have
You
seen
see-
that.
That was
You can faint now.
You can take it now. You can freak out now.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for being on the show. I know it's
Thank you for
Thanks for having us.
late
Right.
in Studio City, but it's a great late night. I might even cruise by Universal on the way home just to do it.
Why not?
Do it because I love that.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
your job anyway. Go
Hey,
for
Murray, what are you building down there, buddy?
Right?
What's going on backstage?
Is that Killer Clowns? Is it done? Can
This is done.
I see it?
They all feel
I
me.
love it.
But thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do. I'm praying to the haunt gods that we get to see you guys back for 2026.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait to see what you guys have up your sleeves. But if
There's a
if-
lot
yeah, there's a lot.
that I
There's a
don't.
lot.
There's
know
a
about,
new
so I won't
maze
know
coming
until we
this
get it.
year.
There's a new maze coming this year that we're
Yes.
waiting to get announced. So when that gets announced, you know we'll be covering here like a blanket on the Nights of Horror. Cause,
We'll find out at Midsummer, I'm sure.
Yeah.
With everyone else.
Yes!
Same time.
Same time.
Oh,
And I may be on stage learning with everyone else, so
So
watch
if
for
her
that
face is
phase.
shocked on stage, that's probably because she's really shocked.
Everything I say and do is real.
Real, so you know you're getting the real performance, and I love it.
If I'm in character, I go, I have no idea. I really have no idea.
No idea. I can't wait to play with that next year.
Yeah.
Oh, we gave him our weakness.
When she comes up to me and goes, I have no idea. I'm like, she really has.
One of the things I like to say is if someone's like, oh, what's your name? I go, I didn't study for this test. I don't know.
That's a good one, because like that, yeah. That's
I didn't study for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
amazing.
I
Alright,
should
so
read
yeah,
more.
I
gotta
bring my
read more.
bits back.
take notes. You gotta go
Yeah,
back.
notes.
I take
notes.
my bits.
Yeah.
Cornell style.
I hold on.
All right, we gotta highlight that part. Choose the timestamps.
I grab onto those bits and I
Yes.
hold on to
You
them
hold
hard.
You hold them hard. Yes.
And I dish them out whenever I can.
You can find all these beautiful people on the internet probably for 2025 season. You'll probably see a lot of them. And then if you're lucky enough, you might see them this season for the 2026 season. If nothing else more, I'm your host, Anthony. You're watching the Nights of Horror. Stay spooky.
Peace.
Oh.